Hello and welcome to Tales of Aether. Right. Previously, it was last week, you guys had returned from your uh, mess with the pirates. You've docked able at the dock. You retrofitted and repaired. And what do you know? Robbie found you a new engineer because she fucked off. She doesn't like you anymore. Obviously, that's the reason. Totally her fault. Not the new engineers, who apparently was a friend of Lance's, well, not a friend, an acquaintance who shit before. And so he asked you to talk shit with him about shit. And you found about your own shit and each other's shit and the rest of the shit. And good times were had. And then you were interrupted by a creepy looking, like, snake dude in a suit with a briefcase, who told you that he inspector from the academy coming here to find out why Lance is asking hard questions, and in the process share with you that he possesses some information about the people Dalu is looking for, and hire you to work with him on, well, furthering the goal of finding those people. Oh, person and place. So he talked about that cartographer that you need to acquire from Aurela as they need her to find the place. You've agreed after some bargaining, shared information with you, and left, as you've had a couple of weeks to plan your operation, purchase any equipment you required, and stuff. That's about it. Yeah, let's say it's the next day after you talk to Grant. Some of your discussions that you bought some of the stuff you wanted to buy. Bobby is working on some improvements, I assume, mods, attachments, that. Anyway, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, if we're going with that plan, I presume you, Robert, you're gonna make this ECM. I want to help you as much as I can. I know nothing.
I mean, there's always space for someone else to hold tools. That's always appreciated. Sometimes I need another finger.
Different question on that matter. Shouldn't you be studying the language you got from Grant?
Oh yeah, I'd be doing that. Like, if this is just holding a couple tools, then it's fine. But yeah, I'm reading this
Well,
manual.
this is the part you're gonna be helping him. Bobby is gonna build the gun, and you're gonna program it.
See, that won't hinder me from preparing.
No, basically he spends a week building the gun. You spend a week studying. Then after he's done, you spend a day, couple hours. Basically loading the gun with a.
Because it takes him 2 weeks to study the data protocol.
Oh.
It's 4 weeks minus 1 per level of programming, so 2. So yes.
Oh, well, that's enough. We've got 3 weeks for this.
Yeah, so you can invest another day after that programming it, and then we will still be somewhat on time. And BB can build that gun, build a sniper rifle, or other mods and attachments, whatever you guys prefer. What's your plan there, BB? What are you setting your mind to?
Well, building that ECM will help us quite a bit. If you have some weapon modifications, I can gladly take care of that. I mean, you were so generous as to buy me armor. I think it's time that I start doing my part, huh?
If you think that's generous, then that's a very good start. Sure.
Yeah, you just tell me what you want, and I'll try to build it. Well, not try. I will build it. I'm pretty sure.
I've got good reference story for you there. So we, in this pirate mission, right, we captured a singular pilot, and he was basically done for. He was able to give us some information in exchange for his life, would have been the usual deal you'd go for. And so the captain paid him 3k and let him walk. Just for a bit of information, honestly. It was useful information, to be fair, but usually they'd be happy with their lives. So, if you think 1k for your field uniform is generous, you might want to talk to the captain about other things you want to buy. He's very
Hey,
generous.
Captain, I want to buy some snacks. Can I have like some money here? 500 credits. Go, knock yourself out.
It's altruistic. What can you say?
Well, I like math. And in my head, when you capture a pirate and you trade
Yeah, it
his
doesn't
life
add
for information, that's usually the.
It's a good trade, right? Sounds like a
Yeah.
good trade. Yeah, I thought so too. But the pirate and the captain agreed that 3k was a fair sum to pay the pirate for his information as well as his life.
You definitely need someone who can negotiate better than that. That was horrible.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I completely agree.
Unless the information was really, really, really good. Was it?
Well, it actually was. To be
It was
fair,
good.
it was good.
It was good. It was good. Yeah.
And the guy lived, so in a sense, it worked.
Yeah, well, two things I wouldn't have done. But who knows?
Kind of agree with you more, but multiple ways of doing things. I suppose.
Alright, so since you're already here, Dalu.
Yeah.
So in the past, I've been I was a bounty hunter, right? So I mentioned this before. I killed a lot of people. However, I made it a very, 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 very strict point to not kill civilians and or innocent people. And with this mission, I dancing on the line here. These people, these guards.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any reason to shoot them? Because that would make things a lot easier for me. I shoot better with a clear conscience.
I think every time the topic comes up, he kind of like a shadow kind of goes over him, like an albatross on his shoulders. But yeah, he goes. Well, I think it's about time that I have to say I have to stop hiding some of this information and be myself and just say it, just fucking say it. But just before I do, I'm pretty sure these guards are not related. I don't know. See, this is the thing. This is some strange. There's some strange chemistry between what's going on in Arello and this like dwarven shipyard, and I don't like. I don't think it's related. I don't think these guards are related.
No, there's certainly not. The only thing that's remotely related, and even then it's indirect, is the map maker, and only because she's been to a place where they presume your other half has been to, not because she is connected to him in the slightest. So this is really entirely unconnected, and so are the guards guarding or imprisoning her.
Yeah. So
I would respect if you didn't. I think there's not enough evidence.
I have no idea what your shit is really about, and I agreed to be part of this crew. But maybe when Winnell,
Why nail? Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm a very smart person, but names, I don't know. They just don't hit my brain right sometimes.
Pronunciation is hard.
Winnell. Okay. So maybe you could shed some light. I just have a very few basic questions. Maybe you can ponder your answer
Of course.
why Nail is on the shitter. He should be joining our conversation in, I don't know, 30 minutes.
Mhm.
I don't like a rough session in there. Is it so you're hunting a specific person? That's what I
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
Is it worth it for us to start trouble with an entire government over this? I need to know if that person is bad.
I'm afraid, no matter what, it's important for me. But this is why. This is why I have to tell you, because I don't want to put things on you when it's to do with me. I don't want to do stuff like that anymore. Making it about me, lone wolf, all this garbage. No offense to your bounty hunter work. I understand that's different. I've mercenary stuff myself. Ah, I don't want you guys to be so stuck up in danger. I respect if even I had to go, or
Buddy, you
but
don't
I
have
will
to
be doing this.
you don't have to worry about me being in danger. That's why I joined you. I want danger.
Mm,
I
Yeah.
whether it's
just
bad.
feel like at the end of the day I want to still be able to look into the mirror and think that's a nice man and conscience is quite clean still,
Mhm.
except for that one spot there back then, but
You're quite honourable. No, that's completely right.
I try to
I
be.
can't tell if he. I don't know. I just hope that this person is honourable too. But having a bit of insight, bit of an arrogant bastard, I think. Made up his own mindset. So
The the the,
it's
the
hard to
one you're
say.
chasing, or do you?
Yeah, this person. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how to answer. I don't know how to answer. Um, I think, oh God, if Winnell, I have a feeling, Winnell is messing around with these plants I got him. I was quite happy to see it. I was walking by the room and he put these plants around. I got them for him. I was really happy to see that. But it's just taking so long.
Maybe they gave him diarrhea. I don't know.
One
Do you want me?
one
Do you mind
thing
me?
I'd
Oh, sorry,
add
sorry. Yeah.
when we're talking about, you know, you want him to at least be bad for this, for you to have something of a conscience here. I think there's something different we can keep in mind here. Well, you're gonna be working on your part. I'm gonna be scouring the local arcane net, maybe see if our dear friend has any connection here that he can send me his way, and maybe we can buy some non-lethal grenades
Mm-hmm.
to help with this. But apart from that, there's also another way that's. Well, I think the doctor will be able to tell you more about that, but I've seen him heal wounds from a distance, more than one at the same time. So, if you don't shoot to kill, if you shoot to incapacitate, but they would bleed out under any other circumstance, the doc might well be able to stabilize them all at the same time. As long as they, yeah, he can stabilize them. So,
How is he healing people from the distance? Does he have like a band-aid gun and he shoots it at people?
He's one of those
they,
people, though. He's one of these.
the
He's
same way,
like Lance. He's got that
yes.
weird stuff in his head.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Well, no,
All
Lance
right,
has
all
weird
right,
stuff
all
in his head.
right.
Winnow is just magic. Plain old magic.
Uh,
Like you've never seen magic. You carry it on your hip.
So as long as we try to use anything non-lethal first, I'll also buy some stun batons for the captain and whoever else wants to use one or who wants to stand in melee, I guess. Um, We can rely or try to rely on that first. And if it goes
like
to
it.
shit, just don't shoot to kill, and it should still be fine.
Dan, you
Mhm.
posted something about non-lethal ammunition.
Yeah, basically.
Is that right? So I could load up my wand with
Yeah,
non.
like basically the point is like for your magical weapons, you're basically like switching the crystal from whatever you're using right now, like ice or
Mhm.
fire, up to you, to let's say shocking crystal, and you're basically like zapping enemies. And if you're shooting like with a crossbow or a repeater, you're basically having kind of blunted tips or something.
Honestly, I would.
They're not very efficient, as you see. They work really badly against
Yeah.
armor. They're not used. They're generally like intended to
Minus
be used
5 points
against.
of damage.
Yeah, they're generally intended to be used against civilians. That's why that's how they work. But
Yeah.
like for your final shot, maybe like if you see the enemy is really weakened and you like don't wanna kill him, you can like swap out and try to land the final shot. I don't know, up to you.
That's
I'm not making non-lethal weapons better than lethal weapons, and again, like there's a reason
yeah.
why melee weapons should be better than guns because like you're risking your life, so you can like walk up and knock somebody out.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, no.
Okay, it's good to know that's an option. Maybe we can get like a one mag for
Yeah.
the shooters, just to
I
have.
mean, yeah,
or-
sure, but I am gonna put it out there that from what we were told, combat field uniform plus a shield, they have 17 AC, so it's minus 6 points of damage. So on your D6
So-
weapon plus 3, that'll
I
be a
would need
hard
to
sell.
roll a 2 at least on the damage die to make any dent on them.
Don't you
Because
only
he
do
also
5
adds
damage?
his shoot, his damage
Oh,
because
cool.
he has
So you have
gunslinger
plus
or
5.
whatever.
Yeah,
Do
you
at
need to roll
least
a 2.
6 points of damage.
It's not
That's a
bad.
lot, holy shit.
I think yourself well, your shoot might be better than mine. Shoot.
I think you,
I
yeah,
wonder.
he has a plus 3 to his stat,
Yeah,
that's why.
mine's 2 still.
Well,
I
you'll get
have-
better because you're a pure warrior, so your attack bonus will eventually be higher than his. He's
Yeah.
right now winning with high intelligence. It was the same with Ethan. But as
Yeah.
skills become more important, or like attack bonus, you'll.
Yeah. Well, plus I went for sneak instead of making my shoot plus 3.
There's no
can
plus
you?
3 yet.
No, not yet. Yeah, only level 5.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, you're right.
You could get it on the next level, right?
Yes.
No, it's at level 6.
Of 6?
Yes.
Oh.
So skills level 3 are at level 6.
I
If
thought
I
it was
remember
level-
correctly.
Mind me asking, Robert, for if you could maybe enlighten Lance and I. There was a bit about the mermaid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I would consider that my greatest failure. So back when I was, let me think. I think when I was 28, I got this contract from local policeman. That's how I usually got my contracts. So essentially, it would work like this. Local police would handle like the small stuff, like gang fights and all that stuff, and easy to solve murder and all that stuff. But there was this serial killer, pretty gnarly one. And usually they would call like bounty hunters. Sometimes even multiple of them. They were like, okay, bring us the body of that creature, and whoever brings it gets the money.
Mm-hmm.
So there was sometimes a bit of competition, but not for that one. I got an exclusive deal, so to say. It was kind of under the radar, not much publicity for that murderer yet. So they were essentially the police called the murderer the mermaid because they essentially drowned people
Wow.
near bodies of water. And the fun thing was that they were always in some way or another incapacitated, like with drugs or something. Wasn't really that clear.
Mhm.
And yeah, the victims were often children or old people who weren't able to walk. So pretty gruesome stuff, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, I was chasing the mermaid, and I had a really good lead. I had um, a witness who said that they heard singing of a female voice, and gave me a specific uh, wording of that song and a general description.
Mhm.
And there were some additional evidence like remaining cloth pieces. So I think the last victim gave a bit of resistance. I unfortunately didn't receive those details from the police at that time because time was of the essence. There was a lead and would go cold quickly. So I chased them down, found them with what was looking like another victim in an in a small pond. Stood a woman of maybe mid-30s, holding a body of a child underwater. Uh, so usually when I do my business, when I have a shoot to kill order like that, make it efficient. One to the heart, one to the head.
Sure.
I don't like torturing people. But seeing the misery that creature had caused in the past, I made a bad call. I shot them in the leg 3 times, and I dragged her out of the water just to the shore, and was planning to drown her.
Mhm.
But then she spoke to me that she was framed, that her name is Tara Huntington, who is a known local doctor, who is pretty much the best person you can imagine. Like, goes to the smallest hinterlandic areas and helps people for free. And she said it wasn't her. She was trying to save the kid. She came too late. She saw someone, but it was too late. She was bleeding out. I tried to help her, but yeah, well, fuck. Uh, Came too late. That information.
Oh.
But I believed her. I I don't know. It was something in her eyes that just told me, buddy, you fucked up. You got played. So I went back to the policeman. Um, was quite angry, as you can imagine, because I had a really good tracking score until then.
Mhm.
It was flawless. And right when I was about to confront said policeman, I went to the office and I just saw a nice line of blood leading into an interrogation room. So I kicked in the door, found the policeman stabbed on the floor. One dagger to the heart, one from the back to the heart. There was this nice note on it that said, "Be wiser than this man. Leave it alone or die, Ikaru." And Ikaru is my real name. I didn't use that frequently, so it was not known to many people outside of the police at all. I think the policeman was the only one that actually knew that name. So either he gave it away probably gave it away. But I don't know. That whole situation scared me. And killing someone so good and innocent really fucked with my head. So I
can
did
imagine.
exactly what the note told me. I left it alone. I left. I literally left it alone. So, yeah.
Well, God.
No idea who that is, who did it, who framed her.
I can see how it's your biggest mistake, but I don't really want to call it a. It's not intentional. Yeah.
Look,
Would we call you Hikaru now, or would you prefer or Robert? Is this something that maybe you didn't want to say?
In the last moments that I spent as Hikaru, I didn't like myself that much anymore. Because what I did to that woman was unjustified. Even if she was the real deal, even if she was a serial killer, there's nothing in the world that should prompt me to be that cruel. I should have done what I've always done. Well, in that case, I would never have found out. Probably not be here, but I don't know. It's difficult to say. It's difficult to explain. It was just that moment of holding her in my arms and seeing into eyes that couldn't lie anymore. I think if you're so close to the brink of death, their eyes radiate truth, and it killed me. I took some good people are really rare in this world. Like really good people, like people that radiate goodness. That's rare. I mean, most people are black and white, gray, somewhere in between. But she was like really just a gorgeous soul, and I destroyed it. I mean, I tried to tell myself that I was played for a fool by someone very smart and that I shouldn't blame myself, but there's only so much you can do to try to convince yourself. There's usually some things that you can't cheat yourself out of.
Yeah. Hard to run away when, well, breaks every part of who you were beforehand.
Yeah, my family made it a strong point to be some sort of counterbalance. We had this can we call it, like this motto, or like mantra, fundamental belief that we really made our own, and that is be as good as you can. But if you can't be good, you can at least stop other people from being bad. And I internalized that like nothing else.
You grew up around some weird shit, is what I'm hearing.
Yes. I mean, the whole fucking world is crazy, isn't it?
Family creed.
Yeah, family creed. That's the word I was looking for. So you have that, and imagine 28, 29 years of just believing that fundamentally you're doing the right thing and you never did wrong, and you always help the good people staying safe, and then you kill one of the best people in the world. I don't know. It's hard to describe it.
You know, it might be as might be bad of me to say. I'm trying to watch my mouth when I say here. Thoughts running through my head.
Don't worry,
But
it's fine.
I don't know. I gotta not be rude.
I'll just shoot
But
straight.
if you want, it sort of sounds to me sound like a bit of a brute in some cases, like myself. Not in morally. Like you seem like a good guy. Seems to me that you need to get back at this fuck. Otherwise, this person is this good soul that you're talking about sort of put to waste. But
That's exactly
maybe
what I thought.
could be a different way to look at it. But I think you putting your fist down, beating the shit out of this thing.
Yeah. That's what I want. And on the way there, hopefully put down a couple more bad guys.
Mhm.
I really dig that. That makes me
Hell yeah.
happy.
Hell yeah.
That brings me joy. As weird and fucked up as that sounds, but killing bad guys is good for me.
Mhm.
Let me tell you, yes, it does sound weird. To me, at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
But
Yeah.
no worries. I'm an honest soul. I shoot straight.
Mhm.
And around me, you don't have to worry about making sure to phrase things right. If I find something off-putting, I will ask how you
Mhm.
meant it before I will shed any blame. And even then, I will still be nice because I can't help myself. I've got a thick skin, literally turning to stone at this due to the radiation.
Jesus.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
I tried so much. I went to doctors and
Mhm.
healers, and I'm fine with dying. I just want to
Oh,
make sure that the last minutes count a bit more.
I don't know enough about spell plague, but I've heard of it. You say you've tried a lot, but what about you, Lance? Do you know about that? You know about magics a bit more than myself.
You know,
Is there a
that
way to
was
stop this stuff?
when I was at the academy, and to be quite honest, I had other things on my mind when I was in school than actually listening to what the teachers talked about most of the time.
Fair
So
enough.
no, spell plague doesn't really tell us. Don't really know too much about it, to be quite frank.
Mhm.
I've asked all the wise people of the world that I could find, and they all say, well, goodbye soon. They actually
That's
complimented me on, hey, you're still standing. How does that happen? So, honestly, I try to look at it positively. Maybe I've got like a good year in me, maybe two. That's okay.
Okay. But I think we've cleared our initial question here of what we are going to be doing when it comes to those gods. I'm gonna see if I can, organize us some grenades. And then,
I like it. Yeah.
apart from that, I think everyone knows what they're supposed to do. I'm also gonna look around for some other things that might help us here, but we'll find. We'll see.
Quick question. When we get to the compound, we're going to shoot down the drone and then teleport in, right? No way else.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
Mhm.
yeah. That
But
sounds
for
about
you to get into the shooting range of the drone, you would automatically pop into the range of the drone, right?
right. More or less, but we'll still be in the woods at that point, which does give him an actual chance of
That was what I
hitting
was.
it before it hits him, I think.
And I
Good.
was thinking
Oh,
of
Spotson.
trying to disguise myself a little bit. It's come up. Maybe it's come up in my mind. Maybe I can try to make some kind of camouflage top of this armor of mine. And I know you've heard about stories of, being tracked by weird creatures, covering yourself with mud to try and not be seen by certain
I mean that's a lot of
certain
times
rays.
what I did. I
Rays of vision.
so what I would propose is that we get a nice big. There's this material, I forgot the name, elasto blah something. You can essentially shape it into a thin wall, and we paint that like woody terrain. Put a couple of bushes on it, and then we can use it as a visual shield. Because if the drone is down, the humans have to rely on sight, and if they see a lot of green scenery around them, it's a bit trickier for us to,
Is this
see.
something that we would hide in just temporarily? Just
Yeah.
like it's static, so it just stays in the same spot.
We can hold it and slowly move forward. There was this one dude where I knew that he was living in this hut, and it was around the right in the big ass field of greenery, and I thought gotta get close. So I built a shield, and then I just slowly, like an inch a minute, I moved closer, and he never saw me coming.
Hey, we won't be having that much time, but I like it as sort of maybe we build a small tree and you have a place to shoot out of, just a tiny wood hole.
Or you lie down on the ground, have like a sheet of grass that you literally put over yourself. If
It'll have
something goes
a
wrong.
much harder time spotting you, I presume. That's a good idea. I will buy some of that, and I'll also see if I can't organize a wee bit of maybe there's something like a suit for that kind of shit, you know?
Oh look, it's a Winnel. He's finished in the bathroom. Oh thank God.
Sorry,
Thought that you were Rob was worried that you'd be having some health problems. Taking so long.
stuck in the toilet. I guess that happens.
What were we?
What are we doing?
We're
We were
talking about
just-
making a tree to hide in while we watch the compound from a distance.
So we've settled on BB is building an ECM gun for the drone.
Oh.
Dalu is familiarizing himself with the data protocols and will be programming the gun afterwards. I'm going to be looking around for some non-lethal grenades we might be able to use and some plastofoam that we can shape into a tree or some bushes that we can put over Dalu to take his shot from. The DM likes the idea if he's laughing. That's a good sign.
I just like the phrase, let's build a tree, because like I feel like out of all the verbs that can be done to a tree, building it is the easiest.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I think we'll definitely all want to be face changed by that time, so that if anything goes wrong, at least we're not identified as ourselves. That'll be an important part of our operation. And I think the other two big things we are really missing, apart from that, is going to be a way to block a door once we're inside. I'll take a look around if there's anything like that on the market. I think there should be, like,
Could we
you know?
use a porta
Not just
box?
locks, but like
You could use a porta box
Like
if it was
a
open. You found out.
wedgie stick that you can stick under the door, you mean?
but like specialized, you know, specialized.
Right.
That's meant for blocking a door for, in case, you know, someone's about to in case a green cell's about to ram down the door or a vampire wants to come through.
So like
That kind of
a wedgie stick made out of garlic.
Yes, basically. That is more or less what we're looking for.
So there is this there's this super secure door lock wedge thing I don't.
Show me.
I'll post it in.
You've
the-
succeeded in buying a master lock. The enemy
No,
gets a
it's-
+1 to breaking your door.
It's it's essentially it's a wedge that creates downward force when you
Yeah.
push the door,
Oh, that
and
sounds cool.
it's super
Yeah.
sturdy. Apparently,
Maybe Robert could build one.
yeah,
Yeah.
it-
If I can't buy something like this, then
Yeah.
maybe you've got some time on your hands to build something like this, so we can block off the doors if we're ever in a room with her alone. If we manage that, that sounds like a good idea.
Look,
Yes, but the
Robert
thing I
needs a
can
lot
build-
of time. He still needs to consider how he's gonna tell his whole backstory to 2 more people. Because Captain is somewhere drunk and your doctor was busy cloning houseplants.
Oh yeah, yeah. You unfortunately missed me telling my super dramatic background story.
I wish you would.
I mean, we
I
do
wish
have
we had a camera rolling.
we do
We do. You
we do have security cameras on the ship,
Oh.
right? I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
we're
but-
recording this.
They're recording always. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like telling that story, so I feel like I should only go through this once. And if you have follow-up questions, you just come visit me like in a
Mhm.
week or something.
It sounds like a good idea. And also, what you guys need to be aware of in that regard is, out of character question, is Watanabe around, or is he off ship, or where is he?
He's somewhere trying to be useful. Let's put it that way.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Walking aimlessly around the ship.
I mean, if you don't give him any orders, he's just trying to be quiet and study up on programming.
Oh, good. That's a
Okay,
good.
that's
That's a good
something, yeah.
activity for him to do.
something.
I'd be mindful that there's more than one person who's usually, who checks the video maybe from time to time when they're bored. So yeah.
There's what was the name? Watanabe?
What
Yes.
an-
I really
What
like
an
What
that.
an ape!
What an ape,
Weapon,
yes. What an ape, yes. This is very accurate.
Yeah.
You
Uh,
just
ape,
you just
yes.
hear. And you just see like Watanabe hits the door like a bowl of cereal. He just like turns around and walks back out of the room.
Oh,
Let's replace him soon before he betrays us.
Well, now I definitely am
No.
sure that he's not in the room anymore. What's the deal with what an ape?
Have you heard the
Is-
concept of unpaid interns?
Do we like it? Like him? Them? It?
Just all I'm going to say is, in combat, don't rely on any information he gives you. Last time he said there was going to be 1 ship on his scans. 3 turned out, Then the enemy ship tried to hack us. He put up literally like 0 resistance, and almost all our comms was shut down because of it.
Maybe he helped them.
I don't
Is he-
know.
is he-
I doubt he's competent enough to fake that. So, but just don't
I'll keep an eye on it.
don't expect too much, is what I'm saying.
Okay, so it's not about him being a pirate infiltrator, it's just lack of competence.
Yeah. No, he's definitely not. I don't know. I highly doubt he's infiltrating us. Yeah. I think he's just.
Alright, if you say so. Well,
I think
Meanwhile, the comms rooms Watanabe goes. If they think I'm so evil and infiltrating, well, I gotta live up to expectations.
Oh, he's a henchman.
oh god, oh god.
Wait, I think I heard something. I think he just said something. We really have to watch him. He's weird. He talks to himself.
oh,
I think it's important if you don't mind if we're all here, get this quick. I'd like to just tell you before you get into any more trouble, why I want to do this and who this person is, if you don't mind. just so you know what's going on, you can make your own judgments then. It's all right.
Yeah, always.
Well, okay, I'll try not to be too pedantic about it. Let's see. Well, maybe I would just tell you. I'm going to tell you two things. Two small, quick stories. And the first is from right now. I'll tell it backwards. And before I met Lance here, I was at the academy, and I had this guy. Baba was his name. Good friend of mine. He's a good time.
No, that's just like a really funny
What?
word in Russian.
Oh, really?
Every time I hear his
Okay.
name, I'm like,
Baba
Oh.
Yaga.
I wish I knew.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Everyone goes like, "Oh no."
But I wish he was a good friend. He was a good friend of mine. When I came to the planet Air, not too long ago, I had I was on my mission. I was doing mercenary work to get by. I was traveling on the islands and had a clue about the culture here or all the advanced tech. Only that it was why I was here. He helped me a bit get used to things around here. Did a bit of black market stuff with him, so that was something. But anyway, it was before I came to the plane of air, before I met Lance, and before your contact. I I'd been around for 3 years, good long time. The material plane. I was in these lovely villages before I started traveling. I some lovely people that I had met. Beautiful woman. Some great pals hunting. There's many small people that took me and accommodated me when I didn't even know who I was. I had basically no memories. They took me in, and some skills showed up. I had good at my hands and was good at hunting. And I went from village to village and got by. I started noticing things with the people around me. That with the few I had told, I was getting some of my memories back in the night, and but I didn't realize it. I thought they weren't memories. I thought they were just visions. They were horrifying. Some were good, some were pleasant. But as they came clear, I realized that they were indeed some of my own. I had recognized some of the people. Anyway, some time had passed, and I realized that some of those memories weren't. They were catching up to the present, but they weren't catching up to what I was doing. They branched off. I could see what I was doing. It wasn't. It's something happened. Something big happened. It shattered me. That's why I left the plane of air search. Before I did all that, I was before I met these lovely people. Before I was lost. Dark buildings underground. It's a natural, some sort of natural magical phenomenon I had used to find those villages, find myself in this cave. was only later I found out what it was called. I was in Dalcor. It was in a plane. I'd awoken. Couldn't remember a thing. Could barely think. It's just floating. And that's when I saw some ruins in the distance. I managed to find a magical phenomenon that allowed me to get to that cave, to find those villages, to get to those people, to start to live. Now, I guess I'd just tell a quick other story, which was me, and I was in this lovely familial clan. I was a good group of them, and family. And my father, who was a mage. In my own time growing up, and from a kid, I was energetic, lively, a bit arrogant, and I was quickly growing in my skills, helping out the people in the village, helping my family. School with the bow. But I decided to get into what my father was doing. You see, because I'm a Kalistar, and my father's work with magic was to study dreams, and we can't dream. But he was studying this magic, studying dreaming. He even told me about dreams, and it fascinated me. And I decided over maybe a decade, just my own time, started to do a project, started to travel. I left my family. My goal was to head to a place full of magical, full of magic, full of mages, full of technology, to learn. Maybe head back to the family when it was done, but I had set it in my own mind. And I went to the planet Air. And it was just to find people, find somebody, find a way to figure out how to dream like others can. It was while I was there. If you forgive me, this is where it gets patchy. It gets a bit more to present day. But I started figuring out that psychics in the plane of air viewed dreaming as a connection to a plane of dreams. It was even thought, or with evidence even, that when one dreams, they have another body in the plane of dreams that they inhabit and use to dream. And Kalistar don't have those bodies. That's why they can't dream. And so I, or rather another me, went searching to find another way with mages to figure out how to create another body, a spectral body, that I could use to dream. And that's where it gets a bit too patchy. I couldn't remember enough. I don't know too much more. I remember studying, talking to people. Everything I just said is what I've gotten beamed into my head. But the first story is me today. Woke up, didn't know where I was, didn't know who I was. And as far as I know, I'm not real. And there's another me just floating around, figuring out everything. A little pet project, learn about magic. And I came here to try and figure out if that was real. And now I think it's real. And yeah, trying to be a new me is not very nice. And with everything that's come up recently, little visions I had gotten, and from what you had said, Lance, and from what that inspector said, this person doesn't seem very small. I don't know what I'm getting into. I don't know what you're getting into.
Yes, you've thoroughly confused me, that's for sure.
It's really confused me.
Let me get this straight. If I understood you correctly, you're not sure if what you dreamed has happened. You definitely have some severe memory loss, and you have a running hypothesis of you are the astral body that the other you created.
Yeah.
Can I touch you?
Like, you can't touch me.
I
This is a yeah.
gently
yeah,
poke his hand.
Yeah, he's currently shaking his head. Like, his confidence, whenever this has been brought up again, and his confidence has just full on diminished. It's equivalent to it, like a cowering person in a corner almost. But he's pulled out a small knife again, and has his palm hand open, and there's a tiny slit along his hand, to which there's a cut, but there's no blood. So it's just like, it's a cut, and you can see, it's a proper cut, and there's flesh in it. There's just no blood. There's no blood. He winces. That's the only evidence I had before everything that was fucking brought up recently.
You just don't happen to have a rare blood type that doesn't dribble?
Sure, I'd fucking hope so. I'd hope so.
Have I
But,
ever heard of anything that would describe that would fit his condition?
I'll make me a no check.
Note check.
No.
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 No. No. 12.
What does it
Oh,
sound?
what?
Good. I mean, you've heard a lot. In your experience, things that don't bleed, like at all. Like, sure, some things bleed green or bleed blue. We've seen that, but things that don't bleed usually aren't alive. And like, weirdly not alive, because I mean, some zombies bleed. But you've never seen anyone who looked so alive and wouldn't bleed. That's in you, and maybe in a very deep level, it kind of scares you a bit.
look, whatever I'm getting you into, I don't even fully understand. I'm trying to really figure out who I am.
It's the fun in understanding.
I have a lot of questions. First of all, what do you think constitutes a person?
Oh god, we're getting deep into this now. I haven't a fucking clue. I like to think it's what I think. I don't even know what I think. A lot of these thoughts that I have aren't even mine. But
Well,
I guess it could be what I've done since. But
let me tell you one thing. Things and beings that think about their thoughts, questioning them if they are their own or not, usually they're on the person side of things. I've never seen a robot doing that. Or
I like to think that I've got my own thoughts.
I mean, I can't imagine what you're going through. Let me put that out there.
I don't know. It's just don't even want to deal with it. I probably would be just saying fuck it and leave, or going off doing more mercenary work or something. But that's what Dalu would do. That's just being a little prick, doing shit, getting shit done rather than worrying about stuff. I want to solve this problem.
Okay. What happens if you do find out that you're not real, that you're just a creation?
Man, it's going rushing through my head, but I don't know what I'll do. I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Does that mean you're not real? I mean, you're here, you're talking. Fuck that other guy.
Yeah, you're thinking, you're feeling, you're checking all the boxes, dude.
Part of me that agrees with you is probably the part that you're saying isn't real. Well, when I'm sitting in front of this fuck, I get to see it with my own eyes. What's happened? Then I'll figure something. I'll do something. Don't know what it is yet. I'll do something. I just want to get to that point. I just want to see. That's why I want to do this. That's why I'm not. No one's gonna stop me. That's why I said yes to this thing so quick. I mean to drag you in. Whether you're gonna kill someone that isn't innocent, or you guys, Lance, Swindle, or Miles, or you guys are gonna get in something that you don't want to do. You like something that sounds dangerous for you. I'd understand. I'd understand. I'd understand if you didn't want to get involved.
Are we asking this question seriously? Because I think we're way past that point. I get that it's confusing as fuck for me. At least that's what I assume, because it's confusing as fuck for me. But to me, no doubt you're real. This seems like an interesting story to see through, so why the fuck not?
Yeah, you're real to me, real enough to me too, to do this. So I think we do more good than bad. So I'm in.
Good to hear.
Speaking of doing bad, I'm gonna go and see where I can buy some of these non-lethal grenades on the interwebs. I'm gonna shoot our friend Gordon a message if he knows anyone on here that sells.
I know
kind of
someone who has some black market experience. Maybe he can help you, hook you up.
I'm gonna read this this fucking data manual.
Yeah.
And could you also put the knife away, please?
Can
kind of nervous right now.
Before we all head out, I just want to put one more thought into the round.
Which is?
I'll be with you. I'll help you get there, because that's fucking weird. And I wouldn't personally want to live with that unknowingness that you must be experiencing at the moment. However, I would like to raise the question, is getting into trouble with another government the path that we want to choose? Or are there other options to get there?
I'd hope there's nothing complex. I'd hope. I
The
feel
way
like I've been dragged into it forcefully with that Inspector Grant guy coming in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be hunted down and killed. So I'm not sure how to feel. Hired gun if I'm forced to do it, it doesn't seem that different to me. Maybe it's fate that I have to do some stupid work, like getting involved in 2 governments, and then end up getting killed in the process. I just wanted to tell you so you know. If there's another way, I haven't thought of it.
I don't think there's a good other way. I think the academy is far too devious to let you in under circumstances they aren't setting. And if the information on this person that Dalu is seeking is that high up, restricted by the academy, and they're looking for him. Let's see, I know a lot of people. I'm well connected. But I highly doubt I'll ever find another access point to that person, even if we keep looking for a while. So personally, I think if we want to help find this person, this is the best shot by a long, long distance. But yeah, we are risking the Relo government their wrath, but you know, some changed faces, a quick disappearing act. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's my personal guess. It's like,
Oh.
what could go wrong? Worst case, we teleport out of there without her, and that's that. What are they gonna do? Check the video feed and look at wrong faces?
Is there, as long as there is no way for them to destroy the illusion? Sure.
I have no idea how that works. Doc? Is there a way for them to see through it with cameras, or do they need an actual magician present?
I've never seen anything that could, unless you have like anti-magic stuff, but I don't think you can, or maybe another rectifier or something, but normal people, normal tech, I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think so.
So, like I said, we can still take the very difficult precaution of buying some fucking black masks,
I was gonna mention that.
putting them on, having changed faces beneath them, and then, you know, for the trust of the map maker, our dear captain can take his off for a couple of seconds or a minute to talk to her, while everyone else is black-faced. Even an anti-magic camera will not see through your fucking... No, I don't think so.
Why not do make me like a no magic check?
Gladly. I'm looking it up, but intelligence or
Yes,
wisdom?
yes. No magic, almost always. Yeah, what you said makes sense, I think. I think that's how your magic works, yes.
Well, good enough for me. Masks and changed faces should cover it. And if they get close enough to pull off the masks and unmake the illusions, well, I guess then we deserve it.
Yep. Agreed.
Good enough for me.
But what if you put a mask under a mask?
Yeah.
Maskception.
There's like 4 layers. Come on, you keep trying.
Does lead break out these magical cameras, just like sort of the idea of lead does in D&D? It's like a lead mask and then an illusionary face on top of the lead.
Well, that's not something Quinnell could do, but... I mean, there are like... Sure, like there was like some type of armor that's like basically holographic armor. Isn't it like the best power armor? It's basically whole armor. Like field emitter panoply. Yeah, like field emitter panoply projects like holographic skins over the armor. So yeah, you can literally have like an armor with like a face on it. But that's like high level tech.
Well, I just remember Aether was able to see magic, but
Yeah,
that's the only person I ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah, but seeing magic and seeing through magic are two entirely different things.
Think-
She saw that trap that was necromantic magic, but she didn't know what exactly it was gonna do when it almost killed her
honestly,
arm.
it's completely fine. If you say it would surprise you if anyone can break through it, it's fine. It's fine. Let's get the mission started.
Nice.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
So I will ask Gordon if he knows of any place on this island or if he has a contact to anyone who's actually gonna be willing to sell non-lethal grenades apart from sting grenades. And then maybe you make a roll once he doesn't if he gives me a name or not. I will try to make a roll independently or not, but I'm just gonna try and see if he knows someone first that might be of use.
Let's say with that roll, he doesn't provide you any use.
Okay. In that case, I have a great source of information. So there was
Let's see if you do.
There was this forum where last time I met very capable people who totally knew what they were talking about when it came to weapon supplies. So I'm gonna hit that forum up again and some others if I'm lucky. Let's see.
Let's roll a one.
Do you want charisma? Not like it matters.
Sure.
Oh, look at that beautiful roll. Nice. Let's see what kind of trash I find.
So you go like on this forum and
there's like this cool shop that has
your
this
data
guy
slab
that
brings
isn't
up
a real
like
black market.
an arcane page which is like the website you're trying to reach is unavailable on Arella.
God damn it, they blocked it. That's unfortunate. Okay.
There's this shop that was recently attempted to be robbed. You could go to that one.
I'm not going there.
Might have some weapons.
I've seen what kind of weapons they have. I'm not going there. I don't want to loot the garbage bin. Good, thanks. In that case,
just saying, what if all the phones that were on the walls were actually weapons? It was like, it's like a phone shop. It's like a tech shop.
Brilliant.
They were all Samsung phones. Like when you throw them at the enemies, they blow up.
You're just like,
Nope. I've had it with that shit forum and the shit places it led me to. Well, then in that case, I will spend another. I think I was probably browsing the web for a while, not finding anything, and then I will swap gears to look for kind of cool tech BB talked about to block doors. Like the things that transform the energy that gets processed vertically and puts it down horizontally so you can't open those doors. I'm gonna look for that kind of shit on the interwebs and in general. I make another roll? Is it the same roll and it's just a 6? What do you think?
Think we MacGyver it?
I mean, if we can't buy it, this one, at least this one should be more MacGyverable than building grenades.
Sure, I was just like thinking how applicable Connect is to this, but sure, whatever. Let's go with Connect.
Maybe I go through my dear Erky friend and ask if he knows anything about home security.
Right.
Or if he knows a guy
Okay,
that knows
roll.
a guy.
Just roll it. Just roll it.
Oh, this is better.
He like listens to you and he's like, so you're asking me where's the nearest Home Depot is?
Well, sorta, but also like, you know, the advanced version. I don't want the regular Home Depot version. I want like the one where the pros go to the insider shop. So the coolest tech.
Like there's a long silence, and then they just like get a link, and he goes like, "Don't call me today anymore. Just please, just like, no." You basically get the link to, as far as you can tell, pretty much what you want. I mean, it's not like it's high security device. It's not an anti, I don't know, siege device, but it's what
It'll
you're
maybe
looking
buy
for.
some time.
I mean,
maybe buy some
it's definitely buy you some seconds.
seconds. Ugh.
I mean, you're not sure. Depends on how strong the enemy is and whether they have shotguns to just blast the door open. But I mean, grumblers.
I mean, I'm fairly certain their doors would be very sturdy, right? Because what if the enemy comes and has grumblers to blast down your doors? So.
Right. Yes.
Oh, okay. I would like to buy,
Or stopper.
5 of those door stoppers. Advanced door stoppers, I guess. I don't know what to call them.
Posted them in chat. That's what you got at Home Depot.
Probably somewhat close to it.
5 different colors.
I bought the one with camo colors.
And we each get one, so we have it ready.
Why is there no cool shit?
I mean, yeah, sure, 10 credits each of those
Excellent.
things.
Why am I going shopping?
I was like,
Door
do I want to give them a chance to buy the immovable rod? No, that roll was a little bit too low for that craziness.
This bit.
The movable rod, but with excessive force.
So in that case, apart from that, I'm going to use our program to buy 2 stun batons, 5 sting grenades, the attachments Dalu wanted, the combat field uniform for BB. We also need to rent the workshop. What is it? 100 credits a day? 20 credits a day?
100.
100 credits?
100.
And the costs for this ECM gun itself, what is that gonna run us up to?
Bobby, roll me a
parts
fix
or-
check.
Fix check.
Yes.
Right.
Can I maybe help
How are you
by maybe if he knows what he's looking for, I can actually get some of those parts or try to get some of those parts. You know, for him through connections.
I don't think it will be applicable because if you can't get those parts, he's not building the gun. So right now,
I didn't
it's
know
more-
which step exactly we're
Yeah.
at. Okay,
Right
that's
now,
fine.
it's not even about whether he can build it. Like, I'm not doubting that because that would be a bit unfair. It's more like how cheap it can he be.
Ah, cool.
All right. Fix check.
Intelligence. Oh, that's good.
11.
Right,
Mind if
yeah.
I just, I'll be right back. A friend of mine just cooked me some food.
Yeah.
Nice.
So considering
Nice.
that building stuff by yourself costs double, let's say like building this gun costs you 1,000 credits. And I mean, aside from not having a really cool finished polished casing, according to Bobby, it should work as well as a combat gun. It just looks blocky because he just like quickly hammered out like two half of the shell and just like slapped them on the gun. So it kind of looks like it fell down the stairs 5 times.
Yeah, but that's nice. 1,000 credits, yeah.
which is kind of good because it doesn't look too dangerous.
Also, what I will be buying is some of that. What is it called? The foam plast thingy.
Sure.
Where was it?
You're building a tree, right?
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Bobby,
looking
make
for.
me another fix check.
Insta panels, I think.
Oh,
they're
wow.
16.
Yeah.
I literally built a tree
Yeah, you basically like
with a door.
you go full, I don't know, like Warhammer modeling on this shit, and you build the most realistic piece of foam tree possible. I mean, it's not gonna pass inspection at the range of like, I don't know, 10 meters, but anything beyond that, and you're like, that's a tree, right?
Definitely a tree. yeah.
And just like, let's say it costs as much as an Insta panel costs. It's
Cool.
just like materials, whatever.
Yeah, so that's okay. That's only 50 credits. Do we want any more Insta panels to like bring with and like, you know, block a window or so on? Put it behind doors and have people behind them. So to sort of, I'm not sure how sturdy they are exactly, but they're pretty sturdy if I remember correctly. Or was it the Insta panel?
Did I miss much in our prep?
No.
No, I just built a tree.
It's
You
really-
actually built the tree.
Yeah.
Hell
You're
yeah.
a plus.
I
He built a
rolled
really
very
nice
well.
tree.
Damn, good job.
Yes.
Yes. 16
Yeah.
tree.
So anything that comes within 10 meters range of the tree needs to be shot by the tree. So I'm building like a small flap that you can open and shoot people out of.
Making an insta panel requires inflicting at least 12 points of damage on it. I mean, that answers that. It's not
Yes,
bad.
so it's just 30, but please note it takes 5 minutes for it to set.
Yeah, I think we would like make these in advance and then bring them with. Like, you know, something to put to like press to the door and then lean yourself
Sure.
against it just as some extra cover. It'll be.
I mean, if you just like plan to use it as mobile covers, and sure, if you want to actually like affix it in place, then you need some glue or something.
No, that doesn't work. No, we can't affix it really. But you know, if we just hold it in place in some positions, then it'll at least tank some damage. If
It
we're
will
trying
work
to
as
shoot
like
down
half
a window.
cover
It'll...
basically for you. For the reference, tree doesn't work as cover like pretty much at all.
We're not planning
it's just
on taking
visual,
that.
visual ops.
We can just like I'm imagining
obfuscation.
that it's not just like a tree trunk, so we can all fit in this, right?
No.
Yeah.
You build a
Only
tree. You
one
asked
at
me
a
to
time?
build a tree. You've built a tree. If you
Okay,
want to build like a movable, I don't know.
It's a Trojan tree. And we put it in the front door, like gift wrap around it. Oh, what a nice tree.
We should
Okay,
have done that from the get-go. Just build a Trojan horse and
Like
just
two
put
guys
it there.
are
What
walking
is
by,
that?
like, hey, was the tree always that close? I don't know. 5 minutes later, up tree. Bless you. Wait, did you just hear the tree?
It's the holy grail, except when the thing's getting closer and closer. You know, it's a tree. It's a tree. It's just like suddenly,
I found the tree. We built the sequoia tree, you know, so it works.
Right.
It's very inconspicuous.
Sure. But the larger you build it, the more conspicuous it is.
No, I think one person tree is fine to shoot the drone and then we teleport
where's
on in.
everybody else gonna be? Just like behind the tree, like lined
Yeah,
up?
like you know, behind some trees and close by to so that we can run to you and you can run to us when the drone starts dropping.
Okay.
That's good.
This is gonna
Okay.
be the guards when they see the tree.
Let's see that. Oh.
Can I pick up the tree and like walk forward with the tree?
Yes.
Yeah, so you could be literally a walking tree.
That's why it's a one-person tree, because it's light enough.
Okay.
Alright, anything else you want to build? Like a lake, a bird costume?
Oh, that's it's very enticing. But I'll say no.
Like, did you buy
You
like
know what?
some fursuits to hide your faces?
We could build some cardboard ships and tanks to make it look like we have an army in case shit goes down.
Inflatable.
Inflatable army rolls up. Oh yes, I like it. I like it. No, I think we have all that we wanted for this plan.
Mhm.
So we just need to phase change. The time needs to go by where you learn the language. We build the gun. You want to build a second sniper?
Do you
You want
wanna
to build a
build a
sniper rifle for
weapon?
Dalu? If we
Sure,
have
if
the
I have
time.
the time for it.
Should also work done, right?
I
Just
mean,
a normal.
if you don't mind spending an extra week, then sure, yeah, like double cost. You
We
build a
need
gun.
2 weeks for Dalu anyway,
Oh,
so
yeah,
why
yeah.
not?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah,
And
then
is it possible then? Can I might as well ask you guys first. Is it like, what would be a good, this hack, like a hack that I can prepare? We're programming this ECM weapon, like a hack for when we're actually in the compound that I could, use the data control group for. Like, would just turn off the cameras be a good, like a reasonable, or do you want
something that
something
would
else?
also delete all footage, video footage that they have
I
stored
think
locally.
more important is actually like not trying to stop the recording if we're wearing masks anyway, but stopping outgoing communication
Yeah.
would be probably my number one guess for something that needs to happen. Is if we can like jam their outgoing system or
like,
that kind of shit.
basically, if you're like preparing a hack, you can basically say that like those like 5 types or 6 types of hacks, page 5 of normal
Yeah.
book, like example hack and actions. You basically can prepare like a suppressor system hack, a subverter system hack,
Oh, cool.
sabotage system hack, and basically suppressor system will be turn off cameras, subverter system will be I'm using the cameras now, and sabotage system will be
Well, if
they
would
don't
a
work. Period.
would preparing a hack that is a suppressed system, which is essentially cut off all access, like outgoing communication, video or audio. Is that reasonable?
Um, yes, but like basically like one of such hacks will turn off only one system. So like it can't affect both the drone and the cameras. Like those would need different things. Like
Okay.
yes, you can
That was-
make one
yeah.
hack to turn off every single camera. Yes.
But I can use this multiple times, right?
Yes.
But it would
Sure.
require different rolls with the difficulty going up and all
True.
that.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, I think that's what Dal will be doing as well. When not doing the CCM, preparing that hack.
Also, find it was somewhere. All right, there it is. I just remember. Oh yes. Yeah. Basically, since you aren't physically like placing line shunts anywhere, your hack lasts for 1d4 rounds plus your program skill. After that, the system resets and starts working again.
Unless we do plant some shunts, right?
Yes, but to plant shunts, you need to physically get in there. So either you have like, I don't know, 10 to 30 seconds of blind time to do that, or you need to like actually like try and fry the system so it doesn't work at all. But if you fry the system, it's obviously a lot more noticeable than if you just turn it off.
So basically, while we're prepping this, Dalu's like preparing this hack, and the idea is, at the point we teleport in, Dalu would use this for in the room that we're at for any cameras or microphones or comms on guards that are nearby. And while they're off, somebody or Dalu will put a line shunt like in the wall in that room, like straight away.
Not
that
quite.
reasonable?
Not the way I saw it. Like if you wanted to do it from outside of the compound, then it will work for a short period of time. If you get inside the compound, then either like you get into a random room and again you're trying to do this at range, then yes, short duration. If you want to like make it permanent, you need to find basically the cable in the wall and then place the line shined basically like on the wall right next to it, and then you can hack, and it will remain hacked until the shunt is destroyed or removed.
Right. We didn't happen to get any of that information of the lines or cables.
Don't we have a data face tap? Well,
It's
yes, I think
illegal,
so.
I'm pretty sure.
It's
Pretty sure I
okay.
marked it as illegal. Unless you've rolled for something.
Let me check my shopping list. Did we not get that? I thought we had that. Oh, I guess I'm going shopping again. Or trying to.
Because A, it's expensive, and B, it's technically illegal. Unless you have a...
Did we not buy anything that would work in that regard? No, that's.
I mean, Dal can like do that with his own eyes and everything, like that face step just makes it a lot easier. No check.
Just try and do it in. Yeah, we could do it when on the spot, kind of winging it. We also have the flashback.
Like obviously, like you can teleport into the room with the camera control system that you think you know. It's just that most likely there's gonna be somebody in that room. But then again, I don't know where you're planning to teleport, and hopefully there's not gonna be a guard in that room or
I
overseeing
mean, it's
that
not
room.
like I can teleport inside anyway, so.
I mean, but then again, if you teleport outside of the compound, you'll have to hack it from distance anyway.
Or we just break and enter and then start hacking.
When I'm standing at the tree, I can give one of you guys this TL4 binoculars, and we just look. I'll be looking through the scope of the sniper rifle. You can use binoculars. We just see cables from outside. You just go from there. You just do that as a step one, you know.
It's unlikely that's not a good idea for a step one. There won't be any cables on the outside, very likely. Unless we see a camera on the outside, then yes, that's a good place to start. But other than that, probably for not. I will, since, I mean, they're spending 2 weeks anyway, I will try and see, and I'll definitely ask Gordon first again, too, if he knows anywhere on this aisle to get where you could possibly acquire a data face tap.
For the face tape, Gordon will outright tell you that if he were to get involved with this, the negative consequences will far outweigh the usefulness. You don't want him getting you that item.
He doesn't want to be of use, yes.
See, like that's what you get. Like Dal got you plants. Now you've got flies.
Yeah, gotta get rid of this.
In the med bay. Oats, flies, and rabbit feces. In the med bay.
I mean, I guess I'm going to.
I wish I had 2 weeks time to clean this up. No time.
Try shitty internet portals again. And if I can, I would like to bother Dalu first, and ask him if he can make sure that our outgoing connection is gonna be secure, so that if I, talk to the wrong people, they don't trace this shit back here. Would that be a possibility for help against negative consequences?
But it will cost
Not
you
necessarily. An entire day for that.
Will that hinder us, or is that fine?
I mean, it's probably worth the data face tap in one day.
And just for the record, like getting a data face tap, it will be hard. It will be hard.
I mean, I'm just trying to. Look at the negative downsides, right? That's what I'm trying to avert. I don't think we're getting that. That was a simple +2, but.
Alright. Are you doing this? In that case?
Would I hear this conversation? Like this
Yes.
discussion?
You hear
Yes.
everything.
What are you trying to do, Lance? Like, can you explain this in non-technical terms?
Yeah, I'm trying to buy a machine that can see data wires through arcane wires through walls, and can and will allow him to tap into that line from 5 meters away. He doesn't have to like damage the wall or anything to get in contact with it. He will
Right.
just be able to access it from up to 5 meters away.
Okay, I mean, I
If it's yeah,
might be able. I mean, I had a friend that actually could see lines through walls, but he couldn't like connect to them. You know, there was no plug. He just saw them. I think I can do that, but I don't know how to connect to those things. I'm too old.
I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me. That the seeing part you could give Dalu.
He's not
Yeah,
tech savvy.
it could work. Yeah,
Got
but
me
then he would
confused.
have to open the wall.
How about we use that? Then he could place a line shunt if we could immediately see the connections. How about we put that as backup? If I don't manage to procure a data face tap, then that's that. Then we use that method.
Hey,
Is that an
let me
option?
call my friend how he did it. So
How
DM.
long?
There's like a mention of the 10,000 senses spell giving you senses, and under the exotic senses, it says stuff like sniffing sense like a bloodhound, sensing electrical currents, which would be a question for Lance as well if
Do you have
there's
the
an
spell?
electric. Yes, actually, I have.
Post it for me in chat, please.
Oh, the formatting. Will it be good?
No.
When are you gonna
No.
fix it?
Not right now, sure. I think I did it last time. Like
Yeah, I see electrical
on there.
charges.
I mean, but I guess it's like
No, it's
up
mimicry
to
of
your
senses found in
interpretation.
natural animal.
I mean, it also says see electrical charge.
So some enemies,
Mimic a
some animals
sense.
do sense at the very
See.
least electrical charges.
But
I'm an eel.
Winel's mutated rabbits in the medbay can see cables through walls. So, is that natural?
But I'm hearing it doesn't work. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Does Dalu need to roll for his protection against tracking?
Yes, if you want him to help, he needs to roll.
Yes, please.
So, like, I was assuming that 2 weeks have passed, you built 2 guns, Dal has studied the language of his people.
Yes,
Sure.
yes. He
Of his
spent a day
people.
programming, and now that is his check. And I'm not getting a +1 anyway. I just want this as backup, so I'm just gonna try and connect to some people. I am going to fail miserably. Yeah.
So, uh,
I mean, it's clear. It's just a question of if they track us or not now.
no, it's fine.
So I don't get honey trapped, but I also don't find anything,
Yes.
basically, right?
Okay.
Disabled cookies.
I disabled the cookies before. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, like, hey Dal, how can I do this? Dal, I walks up in your room. Control I, private
Very
browsing
easy.
mode, VPN turn on.
Very easy, you fucking amateur.
Just like Dal spends a day like product placing NordVPN to you.
Very good. Then we've got that figured out.
Oh, no, more like
Yeah.
Dalo, as you're sitting like on your data terminal on the 27th of May, so like a couple days before you finish studying your language, there is your ship receives an incoming message that is meant for Reno.
Right.
Okay, I think
Yeah, I let him know. Bueno, I've got a message. You know.
that's awesome.
I'll let you read it.
Thank you. I was actually expecting like a letter. You wouldn't know what that is, but okay, thank you.
I've put
I
it
was,
in.
in my head, I was actually thinking of an actual letter, but I guess okay, we're online now, digital.
Sure, there's a knock on the door, and the postman arrives with a physical
Yay!
letter for you.
Hooray! Okay.
I've put it into the journal notes and records.
Where's that journal note?
Roll
Oh,
20. Found it?
not yet.
So you know where you find your character sheet?
Yes.
Right above it, there's a folder called Notes and Records.
Where the
you
Orello
mean
posters
the,
are
like,
and the
not on the
vampire
character?
base.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, got it. Thank you.
Let me. Not 06 and 05. There we go. 9. You read that. All right. And so Bobby builds Dalu a jail. So like count the cost, and that was what, 2 weeks of workshop. So 1,400 credits.
Yep.
Bum 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 bum. And then obviously you can attach whatever attachments you want to your gun. That's not a problem. Do that. Yeah. Dalu, you spend
You
the
have to
day.
ready these. You have to ready these. I mean, so it obviously affects the weight of the weapon, which means you're ready encumbrance.
What is the base
Yes.
cost of a
I mean,
sniper?
if your attachments increase the weight of your weapon, then yes, it increases your raid weight.
Right. Right.
A Giselle
Yeah,
costs 400 base.
I found a way to delete equipment from your character sheet. You put a comma into encumbrance weight, and then it goes crazy.
Oh, that sounds dope, yeah? Twice as much, so 800 credits. Okay. This, so 2 weeks. We are now on the 30th, at least, so probably on the 31st. Is there 31st of May?
Do you have a?
Yes.
Do you have
There
a?
is.
Sorry.
Are we like on the 31st of May, Dan? What do you say? Or the 1st
I
of
mean,
June?
31st is when you finish building the guns.
Oh, I thought we were on the 16th when we start, but 7th, okay. Yes, then I guess we start on the 6th, the 2nd of June is when we are ready technically, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I need to adjust. Alright. Can you put me to our shape, to our general overview so I can
Yes.
edit? Never mind, I can edit the sheet and the ship somewhere else. I don't
Is
need,
there
sorry.
ammo for this sniper rifle?
It uses
You should buy
conventional
it.
ammo.
Yeah, I can just buy it,
Catch
right?
the fly.
Okay, cool.
So you hired a level 2 trader, right? To sell your shuttle.
Yeah, I already put that one off. That's
No,
been paid
I'm
for.
because like he is gonna be doing his first roll.
Yeah, he can
during
do his
this
first
week.
roll. Yeah.
And I'm just asking. Oh, that's pretty good. He contacts you and tells you that sure the documents aren't done yet, so it's like he does it before 1st June. But he did find a buyer for 90,000 credits. 90.
Is that good?
So it's not bad. Yeah.
Average.
I think. Yeah. I think our expectation was somewhere there. So depending on, and this was with his fucking.
That was him trying to sell before you got paperwork.
Yeah, this
so
was
that's fine.
with them with the harder difficulty because of it. Ask him if he can keep the client on hold for
No,
a
he
week
can never
and check
hold.
one.
He can never hold a client. It's like you either you buy for the check or you don't, or sell it. Or you don't.
Do you have to be physically present for the cell? Yeah.
No, we can just. We already gave him the go-to that if he finds any prices above 100k, he can auto sell without asking us. And he has 2 more weeks to go for doing that.
He
So
can auto sell if he can't get in touch with you.
he can auto sell for anything above
Okay.
100k.
So do you sell the first one or
No.
Okay.
Okay. 20 days.
right? So you
Wait,
spend the
um,
1st June like doing that search with Dalu. Then the 2nd June, Dalu spends preparing all his hacks that he needed to prepare, and also Dalu make me a program check to load the hack onto the gun, the anti-drone gun.
Oh, that's
Sure.
important.
We have a drone that's a gun that's also hacking?
No, it's just a weapon. It's an anti-drone weapon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did he roll?
Here we go.
No. Oh,
Hey, not bad. Good.
Remember that
good
number?
one. Remember the 12? Okay.
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
that. 12. All right. Yeah. Okay. So your shuttle paperwork is done. No good news from the seller for the 2nd week. All right. So yeah. I assume by like 3rd June, you are as ready as you can ever be.
Something like that. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. By the way, Selim, do you have the inventory of the ship? Do you?
Yes.
Yeah, just you can add if you want. You can add a secure clothing because I took it out of my inventory. Pretty cheap anyway.
So how much time has passed? 2 weeks?
2 and a
3
bit,
weeks.
yes. 2
And
half.
we had 3 weeks deadline.
Yes, we need to move this week, basically.
Fuck, because I was thinking about scouting the place, but I think I don't know.
That is something
Flashback?
that could be done during those 2 weeks. I mean, you weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
Could be a flashback thing. Yeah.
But what do you
I'm
wanna
gonna
scout?
the place. I don't know if
How did
just
you want to
sit
scout
there.
it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like I imagine from a safe distance, just watching the place for like a stakeout, you know, like just
Find a
sit in a
safe
tree.
distance.
Like they have trees around the perimeter, right? Like at a distance of 200 meters, I think.
Way more.
More.
300, 200, something like that. But
The numbers change every time I ask. I don't know. It's just, you know,
yeah,
it's
I let's assume it's binocular range. Like
Sure.
I'm pretty sure like our binoculars can
And we
pick
have
up
a tree.
something. And we have a tree. I mean, there are
Alright,
also trees.
so you
like,
wanna on your own go into those woods around the compound and observe them for a couple days with binoculars to confirm information, count the number of guards, see if they change, yada yada yada.
if I'll ask the crew. I'm not
Okay.
If you do, make
insane.
sure that you're
I'm
over
insane, but
2
not this way.
kilometers away, or yeah.
You are going out of character. You are going to need to make stealth checks. You're gonna get fucked up your ass.
Honestly, I think it would make most sense for Lance to scout because he can teleport out immediately if anything just goes with a hint of direction of being discovered.
Well, how about this? We can do it the day off, like when we plan to go in. Like, no, that makes no sense. Because if things go south, the whole thing is off, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, we run
So,
out.
If things go south, we teleport out and we just stay here and chill because there's no need to go anywhere. We can pick up a different job. As long as we don't feel like we've been discovered, that's safer than running immediately. I feel like.
yeah, whatever we do, I think we shouldn't leave immediately because that's like saying we're guilty.
Orello immediately?
I'd go there now, yeah.
That would
or leave the
seems
place.
suspicious.
The Orello, we shouldn't leave Orello immediately.
We shouldn't. Okay, yeah, good.
And we should also have a cover story of what we did. No,
I don't think that is necessary.
Well,
I mean, they're not gonna be coming for. They need to interview how many millions of people live on this fucking place. They don't know anything about my powers. They don't know anything about teleportation.
well, they know there's a crazy mercenary crew.
Actually, there are only a
causing
couple
trouble.
100,000 people on the railroad, but sure.
Sure, still. Point still stands.
I'm not sure what Miles has told them, and I couldn't even. He hasn't spoken for like 2 weeks. He's always
Yeah,
he's
your
always
captain has
mumbling.
been really like going into a deep drunk stupor.
You know how it is.
Maybe
He
it's guilt
enjoys.
drinking, you know.
But
Probably.
to clarify, we're heading anyway. We're heading now before we. But we're not doing any other plans because otherwise, if we fucked up, then we'd be out of time completely, right?
Yeah. I mean, if we fuck up once, we're not going again. That's all there is. It doesn't matter if we do it on the last day or today. We go if we fuck up once, I'm not going in there again.
Just don't fuck up.
Yep.
Just
First try everything. Yep. Very easy.
And what's the one sentence you're gonna say to that person?
I'm sure Miles has thought about this very deeply.
Yeah, that was his assignment 2 weeks ago.
Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, but I think that's probably
the chopper now.
And with the chopper, I mean the teleporting dude.
Alright.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm gonna adjust this ready, but apart from that, yes.
Alright. Wonderful. In that case, we're taking a break, and then we're traveling towards the company.
No, Before we
Black.
resume, fuck. Before we resume,
We
sorry
have
I was
already-
late. I really tried to plan my trip around the session, but
Die Deutsche Bahn, ne?
no, it wasn't even the train's fault. It was people on the train tracks, whatever.
Here's it, Tal. Like as you're watching this recording, you're never gonna watch it, but if you're watching this, you hear
He's
this?
gonna watch it.
You hear this?
Yeah.
The
I mean,
audacity!
plan your wedding, dude.
Right.
What the?
Anyway. Right. Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh,
Gonna get you onto this map, because that's the only map I have. So the only one we can use. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So on the day of the thing, I assume since you're planning to teleport back, you travel by rented car, public transportation, walk, teleport there.
Hitchhike.
Oh fuck.
Can we
Something else.
have our first flashback?
Sure.
Yeah, first I need a
Well, so
flashback too.
So the first flashback that I would like to employ is that during those 2 weeks when I was basically just doing shopping, right, and
Okay.
that didn't take very long,
What bicycles?
I also rented a car for a day and drove it on out in that direction and I didn't even, enter the woods or anything like that. I just went to a place that's somewhere close by, drove by, took a quick break to pee in the bushes on the side of the road, and then I got back in the car and, not turned around, but drove on. I was just driving through the scenery, and basically, since I've been to all of those places, then I can just teleport to them.
Okay, fair enough.
Our plan.
Is your
We did this,
teleportation
like-
you commit teleportation effort for a scene or for a day?
For the scene.
That's pretty good. Even if
Yes,
it's a long
that's
range
why.
teleportation?
The range that really doesn't play into it. The only thing that could play into it, and that probably is what I need to check. Is for carrying other people. Meanwhile, Phil, you were saying?
Yeah, our plan, which I didn't say out loud, was to have me apply the face changes one day before we leave, so I've just got a fresh start with the spell slots. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
What teleportation allows you to travel, what did you say, 100 kilometers?
Yes, it's just having level. It's 10 kilometers. I'm fucking.
So you
nice.
can't teleport back to the ship anyway. You can basically teleport from this compound into the city. And then you need to travel, either teleport again or travel another, basically kilometers to get back to your ship.
Let me quickly. I need to quickly calculate now. That's gonna be shit.
Oh, yeah, come here, what was the scene? Alright, let's go.
I need to quickly. It will bring us straight into the city, you say?
Yes. Well,
One
on
teleportation?
the very, very outskirts of the city, let's say that.
Mm-hmm. Can we park a car there? Rent a car,
Yeah,
park
sure.
a car there.
Just remember, every time you rent a car, you leave a record. Because you need an ID to rent a car, and you need to rent a car with your real face.
With my what?
Either you need to rent a car with your real face, otherwise your ID isn't gonna match. Or
I need a fake
you
ID.
need a fake ID.
I know someone who can rent a car. He's what an Abe? I don't know how his name's spelled, but we're busy. Let him rent a car, man. Tell him we need
I
a
mean,
car.
to be fair, if you rent a car and leave it in the city, if you rent it in the morning and even have Watanabe in that car waiting for you, I mean, who's gonna connect you renting a car and waiting it on the outskirts to you attacking the compound? If you...
Yeah.
If you left the car
That's very
next to the compound, then yes. But since you just traveled
paying
there and
with-
came back, and I assume like you stopped like a good, I don't know, like 3 kilometers away from the compound to make sure you're out of drone range, so don't get too close.
That's not committing one for the day. Yep.
I mean, for the scene.
No. The people transport, the normal part of it
Oh.
is just for the scene, but the people transport part of it is
Right.
for the day.
Yeah, so you are you using this to get you guys into the forest, or
Yes, basically like into the forest.
okay.
From the car to the forest.
The lights on, otherwise I am too white.
From the car to the forest, we are going to teleport.
Okay,
If more down.
nice, fair enough. That's not a problem. Right, so you travel to the forest, you know where to go. So you
And
have
then we take a hike through the
you
forest.
have Watanabe in the city with another car?
With that, he can wait in the car. Yes, that we went out from.
Okay, so it's one car and you're taking it to the start of the forest.
No, wait, no, it's one car, and it's it's in the city
Right?
where I can teleport to the woods from, basically.
Oh, I see. So you travel in the car
Oh, that
to
doesn't
the
make sense
city
either.
and then you teleport from the car into the forest?
Yeah, but let's drive the car like 3 kilometers closer,
Right.
so
And
that
then you
even
can
from the
walk
compound
and
I
Watanabe can go
No.
back.
No, so that I want the place where the car is, so that even from the compound I can teleport into the car afterwards. That's where the car is stationed, so like outskirts of the city.
Right.
And that's where Watanabe is chilling in it,
Okay,
basically.
yeah,
in
and then
that
you
car.
walk from that
So
place
that
to
if
the
some-
forest.
No, I mean that would be like a 7-kilometer walk, I guess.
Yeah, couple
That's
hours.
but
No,
that's
wait.
super
Like
yeah,
an hour
that
and a
is.
half,
We'll be hidden. We'll be
2
hidden.
hours stops. You're no rush.
Then we won't be hidden while we're walking there, but sure, we can also walk
We're in the woods, right?
there.
Not all the
And
way, but
we're still going at night?
don't get
No, why? I mean, we can, but then
All
we know where.
burglaries are done at night, I thought. maybe?
Then we know where she is. Yeah, that's. I mean,
True,
that could be an
but
advantage.
just as a warning, in order to disable the drone, you need to know where the drone is, and noticing it at night is gonna be a real.
Oh.
Like, it's not an auto-aim gun. You don't need to visually spot the drone, aim the gun, shoot the gun. Well, not the gun, but
We
aim,
have
say,
dark
aim the
vision
gun.
scopes.
True, but
Look.
I mean,
Yeah, I am
Okay, it
for.
was just
I am
checking,
for. We want to arrive, like an hour before their shift change, like a drone shift change.
so you arrive
When the
there
drones
at
are-
11.
That's the plan, yeah. In the forest, and then Dalu can take an hour to inch on closer and like set up his tree life, and shoot the new drone out of the
we
sky.
can see Dalu, his natural environment, pretending to be a tree.
But yeah, I guess we walk on up. That sounds fine. Take 1.5 hours
You
to walk.
leave
it.
early,
Yeah,
travel in a
better
car,
than
leave
not
Watanabe in a
having this.
car, give him money to buy some McDonald's.
Snacks.
Yeah.
Miles gives him 500 credits for some snacks because that's a reasonable amount of credits.
Alright,
where-
detract
this
it
is
from
where
your
we,
funds.
This is very cute. Like Watanabe
fun.
like Watanabe accidentally like.
Watanabe, like, he
take
just like
off the
looks at the
handbrake.
money like he's scared. Like you don't even need to roll an insight check. You're like, he's so scared of you. He thinks this is a test, and if he spends any of those money, he's gonna get fired. Everybody except Miles knows this.
This is the 2nd of June, right?
This will be my quest.
You're such bullies.
I've-
3rd of June.
Third. Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's like 31st May. Yes. Oh, fuck.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, there we go. All right. So yeah,
So that-
you. Hmm? Yeah. Question? What?
So is it? Are we? Can I have cast my spells the day before, like the phase changes, and also like 10,000 senses on lands,
Okay.
the patented owl vision and hearing?
And that's the maximum amount of changes you can
Should-
support,
Yeah.
right?
You should give
Yeah.
you should give it to Dalu instead of me. Or to anyone who's good with notice who's gonna be needing it to notice good spots for
I mean, it's a good idea to give it to
the
Dal
lines.
because he needs to find the drone.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Then I'll give it to Dalud. Thanks. And that's the maximum. Yeah, I'll need to drop.
Good to know.
Just so he gave
On.
to say the thing again. So I know
It's just
what to have my
+2
inventory.
if you rely on vision or hearing
Notice. Oh, okay, it's just okay.
And
on
notice.
notice checks
He's adding.
or skill rolls, whatever. Skills,
Gotcha.
vision, and hearing apply.
All right. Plus
Okay. So the rest of you wait in the forest, like a good 2.5 kilometers away, I guess, from the compound, while Dalu puts on his tree disguise, grabs the
Mr.
giant anti-drone gun, well, not giant, but large, Conference 2. And by the way, yeah, I take this into account. This anti-drone weapon is encumbrance 2, so I don't know how much Dalu can carry, but to pay attention to it. And Dalu starts slowly moving through the forest, looking at the skies, trying to locate the drone. Stop me if I'm wrong.
I don't want to go too but I don't want to go like too far towards the compound. Just knowing my range, you know.
Right.
I don't want to go
two
too
things.
far.
One,
yeah.
make me a stealth check with +1 for the three disguise.
Okay. +1.
That's really good.
Damn. Yeah.
Alright, you meld with the tree, you feel like the tree, you start swaying along with the rest of the
Really?
trees.
Feel like the tree.
Yeah, and to be fair, like from some angles you don't look like a tree, but you hold it from above, you do like a tree. And I assume you're trying to find the drone?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Right.
and I can see the compound and everything, yeah? I can actually see the compound.
Not from where you are right now. If you're trying to stay on the range of the drone range and your gun range,
Sure.
then no. Because like both ranges are 2 kilometers. Let's say compound
Sure.
is 500 meters away from the woods, so
Okay, sure, yeah.
5
Yeah, gotcha.
away. You're shooting max range. I don't know, like if you wanna try and get to the very edge, get the closest distance to the drone, that will help.
Can I insert here? I have a question about the next step that's going to be happening after this, because I will need to, we will need to connect, and I will need to see the edge of the compound to teleport there. Or like the roof of the compound to teleport there. So we will need to move up anyway. And what is your final say on how far the woods are away
500
from?
meters.
500 meters. So, but they will also probably like, it'll provide full cover once if you're like 100 meters into the woods, right? There's no way, there's not enough trees
Even
in the
less
way.
than that. It's like how do they call them? It's like cultivated trees. It's like the underbrush is fairly, maintained, but sure, like honestly, like a couple dozen meters into the forest, and noticing you is gonna be real hard.
So is that like a place where we could go to like stand at, because we don't want to be too far behind. We just want to be at most like 100 meters that we can run towards him, connect with him, see what's up there, and then teleport. So like a range where we can't see the compound yet, but a little further and you can.
Yes, but it does, well, I mean, yeah, the forest covers you, so it's gonna be really hard for the drone to notice you. Yeah, I mean, there is a chance that the drone will notice you, but it is a fairly slim chance considering the denseness of the forest. I don't know.
I mean, gotta take a risk. Let's do it.
Everybody agrees? In that case, I'll need sneak checks for everybody else, including Miles.
Mm-hmm.
They're not super hard, but
They're very. This isn't only reliant on our sneak checks, though, right? It's also on the drone's
yes.
stacks. Yeah, okay.
Is it Dex? Yeah.
This is Miles. Here comes my shit roll after that. At least you two rolled it decently.
6, 9.
Where's sneak? Here.
8 is acceptable, I guess.
Yep. In comparison to
Oh.
that, it definitely is. Yeah, I hope we don't do the D&D strats. So it's
Okay.
good.
So, turning all together, you cover for each other, you find out that despite all of the Lance's special awareness as a psychic, it kind of disappears the moment he gets into the forest. But you kind of guide him away from dry twigs and leaves, and as you get into your position, there is no alarm has been sounded, so either you succeeded or you're walking into a trap. Now, Dalo, you are the closest to the edge of the forest. You're pretty sure you're hidden. Now you're trying to find the drone. Roll me
I'm
a
just waiting.
notice with wisdom. Trying to locate the
Like,
drone.
looking through the scope of CM.
And a +2
Plus
from
and a plus
the-
2 for
Yeah,
the spell.
that's nice. Wisdom, right? Is it wisdom?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Nice roll.
Ooh, 5 and a 6 again.
13. Alright, yeah. It's small. It's a really small drone, but you do see it hovering almost silently, a couple 100 meters above the compound. Like a dot on the sky, but you've got a bead on it. And as far as you can tell, it doesn't have a bead on you. So,
What time is it though? Has the shift change occurred yet?
let's say by now, considering like your slow approach, let's say like you need to wait another like 10 minutes before you notice the drone going down. Like another 5 minutes later, the second drone starts going up. Track it, returns to its position and hovers.
5 minutes. Damn.
Okay. I mean, pretty quickly after that one goes up, I think I'm gonna zone in and try and get the shot.
Alright. So, if I remember correctly,
yeah.
your program check was 12, right?
Yes,
Let's see.
was.
Let's see how good your hack is. Do this. Moment.
Wait, are you shooting the drone that is currently up or the new one that's
new one.
coming up?
The one, the
Okay.
new one that just went up. Yeah.
Okay, then I adjust my start. Sorry.
Was your hack meant to disable the drone or destroy the drone?
I think it was. We confirmed it was just cutting its control from
Alright.
the control
Alright.
station,
Alright.
so it would just disable.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough.
Would I know by looking at this distance that the shot that has to be taken is hard?
I mean, it's not a shot. It's
Oh, it's just
like
just like a beam. Yeah, it's just a
It
signal.
works? Oh, dope.
Just
I
based
thought
off the
we'd
check
have to-
that there's no shooting as well. It's just the check. Okay.
No
yeah.
execution attack. I'm happy about that.
I mean, it's basically your hack check against whatever the programming of the drone is. And as a matter of fact, yeah, you notice like the drone, it kind of like hovers there for a couple more seconds. And then, like, you see, like, with your notice check, you see like a tiny red beep on it of like light. And then it just like starts slowly like going down in like this spiraling motion. Like it's basically like trying to land on auto rotation of its propellers, and like after a minute, you just see it like disappear from sight as it goes below the.
We not let that entire
The
minute get
fences?
us by.
Well,
What do you do now?
I'm gonna take just a brief moment, like for maybe 1 minute, before I go like running to meet up with the others. Like I'm just quickly looking through the scope and looking at the compound, see like an immediate reaction or people outside. So a quick glance, and then I'm going
With
to
a
the
quick
others.
glance, you don't see anything in
Oh,
the fences too high.
okay. Okay, so that was just a quick glance. I'm just running in. I'm meeting,
Yeah.
trying to meet Lance as quickly as
Right.
possible.
You still carry the anti-drone gun with you?
For now, yeah.
Just remember, to encumbrance,
Yeah,
if you
I
want to
should
keep the
be,
gun, you need to put it in your stowed equipment.
yeah.
Carry it with you.
I'm keeping in mind. It should be. Oh wait, this is like the equivalent of a sniper rifle too.
Yeah.
So it's like 2.
Yes.
Oh well, that's over then. Oh, okay, well, shit.
I mean,
Give it to me.
I don't know
Give it
why
to me.
you would bring your sniper rifle here with you, but sure.
Or you can just give it to me and I can stow it on my back. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Okay.
Well, when I
And
meet
we
you,
start running for the edge of the forest until I can see the roof from here, the roof of the compound.
Okay.
And it's midday, right?
Yes, it's basically like no 5 or something.
So from what we were told, she should currently be likely in the study, right? She's not anywhere else at the moment.
I mean, you have
At this
no
ti-
way of confirming, but that's what you've been told.
Yes, that's all I want to know. Is what we've been told. In that case, if you were to put the roof on this, what kind of roof is it on this building?
Pretty
You have a picture for that. Cool.
there we go. Chat. I would come up front. And study is
Okay.
basically the tiny roof on the very left. That's the study roof. Because those are literally the study windows.
Okay.
And the fence will be basically pretty much like up to that roof level.
So I can see that roof level more or less? Or no? The one above it?
You don't see it clear enough to teleport from the cover of the forest. That's the whole point.
But I can see the one roof higher up to teleport to it.
Make me notice check.
Sure. This is bad. Yep. I mean,
Not good enough to jump. You need another at least like 200 meters.
We have very different visions of visual acuity. Can I teleport to the fence? Right to the fence.
Well, what I notice him having trouble.
Did you
seeing
say something?
things?
It doesn't matter. If I can't see it unaided, it doesn't make a difference. With aid, if I can't see it, there's no. Did you shake your head? I didn't. I was on the roll20. I didn't see if you said anything. Can I teleport to the fence? Done?
Sure, let's see.
In that case, I guess that's what we're doing. We're teleporting right up to this fucking fence.
Do you? Are we all going?
Yes.
Fuck
We are all going.
That's the plan now. We're going into mayhem.
Well,
Yep.
I've assumed I've given you that because I can't carry it. I have my other sniper rifle because it's cool. Okay.
So we are likely just like up here, up against the fence, down.
Sure. Well, you're not there. Like, remember, still the fence is 100 meters away from the building. You've got 100 meters of garden, and then you've got the building.
and no cover.
there is cover inside the garden. There's no cover between the fence and the forest.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So right
We
now,
still have the tree.
assuming
Let's kill
you
some
didn't
people.
jump right into a camera, which actually roll me d20, Lance. Just roll me straight.
Yeah, we jumped into a camera.
Yep. You
This is good.
jump right in
This
front of
is
the camera.
actually good. I point at it. Dalu is not what I say. I just nudge him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I
What do you do?
Are we under a camera? Or...
Yes.
yeah.
You're
right under,
straight in front of a
right
camera.
under a camera.
Like, okay.
So,
okay.
so what should be on my on my control grip?
Just whatever you said. If you want to suppress or sabotage or anything like
Yeah,
it.
it's just the
then-
same. The suppress hack that I should have
Huh?
on my control grip as I pull out the laser pistol.
And you activate it?
Just boop. Yeah.
Alright,
Can
so-
we put the face tap right onto the camera first? It's probably the best play,
well,
right? Just
you mean the
stick
line
it on up to
shunt?
it. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
The line shunt
Yes.
right up to the
Yes.
camera, then it'll be permanent, more or less, until they remove your line
Okay,
shunt.
but that can be done after the is done.
well, if you want the hack to stick, you do need to stick the line shunt first, then execute the hack.
Oh.
Otherwise,
What
it
is
only
it?
lasts
Oh,
1d4
shit.
rounds.
Yeah, but can we not put it in like while it's blind? I thought that was the idea. Because then we're basically letting it see our face.
I mean, it's
well, I know we
late.
have
It's already
magical
seen
things.
your
We have
face.
masks.
Yeah.
It's
We've
fine.
masks, we have
Okay.
the visual cover underneath it.
Okay.
That's
I'm
not
those
the part
Poor
we're
dog
worried
workers.
about.
I mean,
I pull out my laser pistol and I'm like waiting. Do I see that one of you? I don't have the line shunt
We
So,
have
okay.
line shunts. You have a line shunt.
on
All
my
right,
person.
can I, Dan, I have plenty of ready space. Can
Sure.
I offer
Yes.
up system strain? How much system strain am I taking to
No,
put this right up
you
there?
would have them prepared. It would be stupid if you
Yes.
didn't have them prepared. So just
Yes,
like
so
mark
I will
up
just-
some of your ready space with line shunts,
Yes, I will do that with the
and
rest of
you
mine.
slap it on the camera. Dalu, you press the button.
yeah,
Let's
straight
remember,
away.
your control grip doesn't have any hacks anymore because you just expanded. So roll your program for this. You're trying to turn it off, so suppress.
Mhm.
You've alerted human overseers, and yeah, this is gonna be first hack for this system specifically. So yeah, roll it off.
And modifiers. Any
Not for
modifiers?
you. I mean, there's a modifiers for the difficulty check. Why would you have any
Okay.
modifiers? Nobody's helping you. Alright. You execute the hack. The camera light does not go off.
I know. I know.
And I assume with my laser pistol, which should have a suppressor on it, that I'd like to just shoot the cat.
Sure. Find
Okay.
that.
Would I roll an attack for that?
No, you just destroy it.
Okay, so
Just mark off one shot.
I mean, let's get in this fence. Plan is already fucked, but let's get in this fence. See if we can kill some people.
can I just clarify one thing? Was the idea that this prepared hack can be used multiple times?
No,
No.
you can have multiple hacks prepared. It's just not uploaded into your gun at all.
So I could, if I were to use it on the data slab anyway, I could still
Yes,
use
you-
this quite quickly.
Well,
Okay.
you'll need to switch your gun for your data slab
Sure.
and then activate it as an action, but kinda, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, good enough. Yeah, that's all right. Good to know. All right, was it in the way? From just
We've
moving?
got no time. Go.
Yeah,
And I will
mid-time.
have
Sorry.
Miles just cut the hole into the fence with his monosword. Just what kind of fence is this?
Are
You know,
we not
like
just climbing
those
over the fence?
thick stone mansion fences.
Then we'll just climb it. Okay, let's
Alright,
go.
so climb it.
Oh,
To Who goes
And
first?
start-
Roll me an exert check.
Guess Miles goes first.
Yeah, he can sit on the wall and help everyone
Yes.
up.
Like if he succeeds, then
Yes.
he can just give everything up.
This is strength, right? Doesn't matter. Yeah, he's really good at this.
Can the others
Can I-
like go
can I quickly
like
just
to
do it?
the?
Can I quickly do it?
You can
Okay,
try,
can-
sure.
Okay,
Like at this
really
point,
quick.
at this point, it basically like you don't hear anything from the inside aside from very eerie silence. You're pretty sure the guards are alarmed and informed of your presence. You're just like giving them more time. Sure, like you don't do it quickly or easily, but you make your way up.
Okay.
Um,
I sit on it, and then I quickly like lean down and try to grab everyone's hands to climb over.
um,
And I'll assume that while I was running to Lance, I like I took off the tree. I'm not still in the tree.
No, we left the tree.
the
Didn't
tree.
bring
Tree
some
climbs
nothing
the
in
wall. And here they thought the drone going down was the weird thing that was about to happen.
The tree is gonna be present for some LARPers to find. All right, so sure, you spent some time helping people to get on the wall. You jump over. You've spent a good 30 seconds on all of this maneuver. You're now inside the garden. You see
Right.
the like you basically just get into some bushes. You see the pathway. You see the like relatively wide lawn with some flower beds. You see a couple, like those trimmed, beautiful, what's like fir tree? Sure, yeah, fir trees, and then you see kind of like the blueness of the pool on the raised platform and like the wall of the building 100 meters from you. It's quiet. You see like no guards. It's just like looking at you. It's just being there, staring at you menacingly with windows. What do you do?
We
Run on
see
up?
guards?
No.
No, it's just the windows. It's just the windows.
How like careful are you being? Are you just like trying to cover the distance quickly? Are you trying to move from cover to cover?
Move from cover. How many cameras are there around?
No, just check.
Can I check for that too?
Sure.
I'm not checking.
Can I be just sort of leading the way on doing a kind of like pistol out? I'm scanning, but I'm doing a quick crouch walk towards
Sure.
where I'm pinging
Yes.
over there near the garage.
You're
It's over here, right?
You're technically getting from that position. If I'm on the correct layer
from
from the
where?
left, because that's
Oh,
where
we're over here at the left side.
that's
now.
where Lance said you're teleporting in.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
but on the side of the study, somewhere like here.
Well, sure, a little bit.
Sure. Okay. Well, I guess. All right. Well, I'm gonna be crouch walking quite quickly over like here to the corner.
Bobby, you notice no cameras. Maybe they're better hidden. Maybe you're just too adrenaline filled to notice any. You're walking. All right. And everybody's doing like the same thing, trying to like get to the building.
Yeah, we're
from cover to
following.
cover.
We're following him. Mhm.
All right. Dalu, I guess. You notice a flash from one of the windows. I need everybody to roll initiative. Because you got within guards.
Can you see? You kind of lied. You needed me to roll a what?
Initiative.
Oh shit.
Token on the map first, and then roll, right?
Yeah.
Yes, preferably. Like we're gonna do the first like 100 meters from theater of mind, basically, because it's pointless to add 100 meters to the map. But also, yes,
We are entering a new scene since we're entering combat, right?
yes.
Good.
Let me power up side of the building. Only
I need
able
to.
see open spaces.
Why can we not see into windows?
You are right now too far away.
How far are we?
A couple dozen meters.
It's bright outside, reflection of light and stuff.
Right. And
I guess, and bushes.
And there's a guard blocking the view inside, standing at the window.
That I wouldn't care about.
Watch out for seagulls. I'm so fucked.
I should.
Like,
3, 4, 4. Oh, jeez.
drone was so cool, man.
Hopefully
Couldn't
I
even
can
climb
get
the
a shot
fence.
off first here.
Like next time, take a
I
ladder.
mean, you might
maybe.
still take a shot first, because like, just that I said they're starting to shoot doesn't mean they're gonna actually.
Hmm.
Us. Right. And see. What's your approach order like? Who's first, second, third? I rely on the map for that. You're muted.
The captain is definitely up front with Dalu, who is in the front as he was describing it. And I guess
Yeah, I'll be third, I guess then.
yeah, it'll be fourth or fifth, something like
Have
that.
the shooters
be-
up front, I guess.
I'll be fucking in the back.
Where is this actual guard? Do I see him?
Not yet. You'll see
Oh.
them when you get a bit closer to the building. All right. Well, luckily for you, the guards that rolled super high in initiative aren't shooting at you. Which means, Dalu, that you go first. Like you just see like a flash coming from the window, and you basically.
Can I like look through that window? Is it a window above me?
You're
side.
not that close to the building yet. Just imagine you are 50 meters to the left. The map.
Yeah, but where was the window? Like which window? Can I like which direction? Just to get roughly.
I
Which
mean,
window
there's
do I look at?
like maybe this one, I guess. Right next to Bobby, the blue thing.
Okay.
Oh, so right here. Right, but yeah, this one.
You're basically
Okay.
like 50 meters off in that direction.
So essentially, where our icons are, is exactly the way it is, except it's all moved to the left a bit. That's what you're saying,
Yeah, like 5 turns of
Yes.
moving to the left.
Well,
right?
depends on you whether you're dashing or not.
Yes, normal movement.
Oh. Shit. Okay, so if I were to try and gauge after doing a full movement forward towards that window,
Right.
what was at the window? Would that be an action?
Sorry, I don't understand what you mean.
So if I use my full movement forward,
Right.
just to get close to the window, and I just look at the window to try and see, is this a guy pointing a gun at me? Can I see that? Like, can I actually see? Can I try to
like,
understand? Or would that be an action? Or no?
if you're trying to make a notice check, then yes,
Yep.
it will be an action. If you're just trying to rely on line of sight visuals, if he's not in cover, then you will see him. If he is hiding, then you will not see him.
And the way you said that you can't see through the window 'cause we're a bit far, that hasn't changed after moving my full movement forward.
Well, have you moved your full movement forward?
Yeah, towards the window.
Still hasn't. Like you need a little bit closer. Like, it's really bright outside. The side of the house is kind of like dimish.
Well, can I just point my pistol? So I'm like everyone will be following up behind me. I just kind of point my pistol at that window
Hmm?
and hold, if like hold, like essentially hold my action, if that's possible.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
With the trigger being, if I see something hostile at that window, like a guy with a gun pointing at me or something shoots,
There's
I
one
fire immediately.
problem.
Okay.
Takes to move. Hold your action.
Really?
Yes, you need to spend your move action to hold an action.
Fuck. Okay, I'm just shooting.
So you're basically shooting blind in the window, hoping you
I
hit
just
a guy.
shoot at the. I shoot at what I think would be headline level
Yeah, go for it.
at that window.
Make shots.
Yep.
I write out thing I need. $24. Yeah, like you see the shatter of a window, and since the glint of the window is gone, you actually notice like a humanoid figure inside, kind of like attempting to duck in the corner as your shot like grazes its armor. You're pretty sure you scored a shot, though it's most likely wasn't.
And just a reminder that I have a silencer on, so that would probably that would do
What does
less
silencer do?
damage.
I don't remember.
Well, there's no sound, but I hope, but there's less damage. I'm just trying to get that open now, just as a note. Second.
One less point of damage for each point of AC above 15.
Okay, I guess it's
So, Roger. So your damage is 4, right?
so it's not different.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Okay. That's all I can do.
All right. Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, and now you kind of like as you break tag gave you a bit more vision into the room, and you do see like that guy kind of hiding in cover, more like this, I guess. All right. That's your turn, I imagine.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Who is this guy? Right. This guy. All right. And yeah, so the guy you just shot at, he is gonna, yeah, he kind of like kneels in front of the broken window, like making sure he has that half cover from the window, and attempts to return a shot, shooting at you. You, well, you didn't say you were moving in cover, you just moved. But whatever, let's say you did have some cover, so half cover for you as well. And he is shooting at you. No modifiers for him. What's your armor class?
So 16, but I don't know if that's with the +1 or not. Let me just.
Where do you get the +1 from?
I don't know. I thought maybe there was a dex thing involved, but no, it's just 16.
I mean, your dexterity should be the armor class by default. Well, in any case, that would be a hit because he rolled a 21 to hit, accounting for cover. Yeah, you just see like a delayed flash from the window, like a flash and then a secondary flash, as something extremely fast buzzes and hits you straight on the chest, impacting into your armor absorbing most of the little force, but like the bruising force spreading through you, and you go oh as you take 8 points of damage. But that's the guy's turn. We know it's your turn. And
Oh shit! I should have said what I'm doing if I'm casting something. So fuck.
apparently you're not.
No, I'm not casting. Well, I wouldn't have started casting anyway, because nothing happened. Is there like any cover? Like, is there actually a tree?
Right
Behind
now,
Dalu?
I'm assuming you're all moving from half cover to half cover.
All right. Then, because I'm last, I'll just move up
Fast.
behind Dalu, I guess, as much as I can.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and stupid, but I don't think I can do. Well, I can dash, right?
Yes, if you want to.
Fuck it, I'll do that.
That's fine. Alright, so you move and you dash. So just remember, you are right now 30 meters away from the building, and Dalu, you're 40 meters away.
40, right?
And Robert, it's your turn.
I follow the group's movement. I stick close to our group leader. I don't see anyone at the moment that I could shoot at, right?
You do see the guy that just shot at Dalu. He's in half cover, but you do see him. He's like, well, like this, just for you token. That's how they look like.
Yeah, looks like a stormtrooper. I can justify shooting at him. Yeah, I guess we started it
More
already.
looks like combat field uniform, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a shot. Yeah, that's a no.
You hit the
Oh,
what's it called? That piece of wood between two
The
windows.
frame.
Yeah, the frame. It just like scorches, leaves a hole on it. A white shot. Do you move closer?
Yeah, sure. I will definitely stick as close to the group as I can.
So you're 40 meters away from the building as well. Miles, what does Miles do? And actually, I don't have lens on initiative.
Why am I not? I think because I did roll, I rolled a 1. And I had my token selected. Can you add me a turn, please?
Are you sure it was 1?
Yes. It's you can just scroll up above Dalu's laser pistol shots.
I trust you.
There's a 3 for Miles and a 1 for me.
Fine. You don't skip your turns, that's all that matters.
No.
Alright.
Since Miles doesn't really have anything ranged in the slightest, he is also just moving on up towards where most of the group is gathered. And doesn't make sense in this turn. He will dash on ahead to get some cover next to Wynal and try to be a little get a little more attention than Wynal maybe, but that's about all. He'll maybe stick out a little more while still trying to remain in half cover. And that's his turn.
Fair enough. Let's see. I guess pretty much all of you see the door here up top open as another one of these guards kind of like walks basically like into the open and moves
Where? Oh, there.
and like here. And since your guys like are still in there, like he does have line of sight on you.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he's gonna closest people are either Winnow or Miles. Winnow or Miles. Yeah, he shoots at Miles or tries to. -2 for cover. 10 to hit, so no, hits a tree that Miles is hiding in front, like sends splinters of wood in every direction. That's all he can do. Lance, it's your turn.
I am going to yell at the team in front of me to please stick together. And I will just, as an on-turn action, use Telekinetic Armory
Mhm.
to change up my AC, which was probably have been on anyways, but makes sense now.
You did tell me you're
Um,
never gonna turn it off.
Yeah, and I will run towards where Dalu and Bobby are. Also take some cover here, and I'm gonna tell the both of them we move up to the other two as soon as possible, and will also take a shot with all of the glass that's probably lying around there that is going to spontaneously fly towards the dude
Wonderful.
around the corner. Not like I
Go
have
for
a
it.
good shot at
So
hitting him, but
-2 because he's in half cover.
oh, I mean, yeah,
I mean, just easier to do that a shot rather than
sure,
the armor.
16 only doesn't hit.
That's exactly what you need to hit him.
Oh, he doesn't have his shield out. Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, you notice like a shard of glass kind of like find this narrow gap between his shoulder, like pad and armor, and like sink inside. It doesn't sink deep, but you can like see wings from him. All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
And you are 40 meters
I
away.
am with 40.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're with the rest of the ship. All right. Who's this guy? All right. Yeah. So in that case, you see one more guard kind of like approaching a window over here next to his comrade that was just being shot by others and taking half cover, and boy, I guess he's gonna he's been shot by Dalo and by Lance. Yeah, no, he's gonna target Lance because telekinesis is not fun.
He didn't see who did that. I take no visual actions towards it.
Fine, I roll for it. Targets you.
That's fair then.
Half cover. 16.
Just hits.
Wait a moment. Weapon damage correctly. That's a bit more expected. I mean, I did roll. Let's die.
94.
Yep. 14 points of damage.
How much?
14.
1 fall. Right, and Dal, it's your turn.
I double check that I'm beside everybody, close as possible.
You are
So
not.
maybe maneuvering towards everybody.
Well,
And at the same
you're
time,
close enough to Lance.
Yeah.
Because I assume Lance wanted everybody to converge on him, right?
I just also told the two of them that we were moving up. That is
Is it,
literally what I said on my turn.
Is it a new round then, right now?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay, then I
sorry.
would like to start casting heal, like reinforced tissue
Okay, good to know.
at. Wait. Second. Second level.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Dalo, back to you.
I suppose I'm moving just in the rough middle of everybody, but moving up at the same time, getting closer to the building. When I'm taking another shot at the same lad at the same window.
Wonderful. Go for it. Still -2, but otherwise. And please remember, you're a warrior, as you miss.
Yeah, I have it in mind though. Don't worry about it. I didn't minus anything from that. I didn't minus anything.
Oh, well, in that case, that's a 12, which would
Yeah.
miss normally.
Mm-hmm. No.
Right.
9 damage. Oh, fuck it. No, yeah, I'll make that a hit. Yeah.
Okay. You like aim and your hand like shakes for a moment, and you steady it, and you just see like the beam of your weapon go through the window and hit the guy like straight on the middle of the chest again, where you've hit him previously. And you kind of see like the first blow has weakened the armor, the second one can like penetrate through the armor, and you see him go "Rah!" as he collapses to the ground, bleeding out.
Right. Good.
Okay.
Blow in the barrel.
There is gonna take a notice check. Very good. Right. How's that? Yeah, the front doors kind of like half open, and another guard using the door as cover. I can draw the door over here so it has some cover. Then like hide behind it, use it as cover, and try to shoot at. Actually, yeah, one of the two choices at Wino. Because he notices you are doing some magic shenanigans. 15 to hit, so I believe that doesn't hit you.
No.
And so hits a tree again, and you see again like giant splinters from the tree as it rips a hole in it. This guy is bleeding out. That's his first round. No, it's your turn. Release your spell if you desire.
Yeah, so I'll release it at Lance because I think he's our ticket out of here.
Yep.
Plus, Dalu didn't even bleed. So.
Do you bleed?
So it's 46, and I think that's just it. No pluses, no heal.
Your spell, I don't remember how it works, honestly.
Yeah, me neither. So that's what I'm. I'll post it, but
So who
no,
are
I
you
don't need to
giving it
post it. 46. 46.
Oh,
Eh.
yeah. That. And one system strain is the target, or two?
Good.
One per level of the spell, probably.
No, two.
Who are you giving this
Each
to?
use of the spell, 1 point of system strain. So 1.
One. Okay.
You're noting this, right?
Yes,
Who are you?
I already did.
It's a lance, is it?
Thanks.
We know
Yeah,
you
it's for Lance.
have your
this one.
movement if you want to
Oh,
do that.
that's good. I'm not sure what Lance wants to do. How far am I from Lance? Like 10 meters, right?
A quick question. Dalu just moved up to you, right?
I would have moved up as far as I can. Stay in the middle of everybody.
So, like, Winnow, Miles, and Dalu are next to each other 30 meters away from the
Yes.
building.
Yes, and Bobby and me are 40 meters
Yes.
away from the building at the moment.
So,
So
Winnow,
I'm
taking cover, just
staying in cover because Lance shouted and he
Alright.
sounded angry.
wonderful. He always sounds
Mhm.
angry. Alright, I assume that's the end of your turn. Robert?
Yeah.
Did you already say my name?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Shoot at anyone I can see. Which I guess is this dude here.
Yeah, you can shoot like at this dude, They have half cover. This guy will have like 3/4 cover because of the angle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this guy. This is the closest one.
Good idea.
He has half cover.
Yes. So -2.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Yes. That
And
is-
damage. Ooh.
Yeah, you just like hit him straight on the helmet, and while he remains standing, he just like literally for a good like 5 seconds he like goes and then kind of like shakes it off and like tries to press himself into the wall, but yeah, you know that was a good concussive shot.
I quietly say to myself, oh, thank God I didn't kill him. Oh my God.
All right, do you move up to?
Yeah, I move as far as Lance would allow.
So you're 30 meters away from the building as well. Miles,
Yeah.
what does Miles do?
Miles is holding his turn because he's waiting anyway.
Wonderful.
And he's going to hold his turn to attack anything in range. Any enemy in range.
Alright. Which brings us to this guy, who's gonna basically move to the other corner. Now he has half cover from everybody, but he can see all of you better. And oh boy, touch target situation. I don't even know. Let's go like this. 1, 2, 3. He shoots at Robert. Nope. Robert, you just like a bullet whiz past you. Lens. You're the only one kind of left behind.
Yeah, I am going to run up close. Oh, this is fine. Actually, it should still work. It just costs me the rest of my action. So instead of being able to use my movement for my teleportation, I will now have to use my main action for it instead.
Sure.
And I will, since I can see through the windows, I can see this dude, I can see this spot here.
Sure.
I will teleport all of us, because we're all going to be within 3 meters
the room.
right on into the room. Yes.
Wonderful.
That's
so
one more for the scene,
that's
one
what
more
you
for the
see.
day.
The room, guy, and basically the room has 2 exits, like big double doors over here, and like an exit to the patio over here. And well, just imagine a study, and you with a quick glance you see. Actually, no, you just see the guard. Everybody move into the room,
And Miles is going to immediately
and
take
Miles
his
is gonna
chance.
attack the guy. So yes,
Yes.
take your.
He's
hit.
attacking with a stun baton.
Wonderful. So no negative modifier because half cover doesn't matter for melee weapons.
Yeah.
Everyone's inside?
That's a shit roll.
Okay.
That
It's
Uh,
the
doesn't hit,
Yeah.
but
and does it do one shock versus if the AC is beneath 15, I guess, or 15? But I think they're
yeah,
16.
AC needs to be 15 or lower. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it doesn't do anything.
like he hits the guy, but his like armor, like this time he actually like hits him on the shoulder on the pad, which absorbs all of the shock. Like Miles swears slightly, like, "Come on, buddy, it's for the best. Just go down quietly." But this brings us to round 3.
Alu, can you also move yourself inside?
Yeah, and we know this is start of the round.
Thank you. I'll start casting reinforced tissue at first level.
Wonderful. It's the guy.
Thank you for
the
the
guys
reminder.
in front of Miles' turn, who just like drops the pistol he was holding and like takes out this short like cylinder, which he kind of like does like this. It extends in the quarterstaff, and at the end of the quarterstaff is a crystal which kind of like ignites and releases about like a 20 centimeters blade of fire as he tries to jab at Miles with his advanced medium weapon. Right. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be 20 to hit for 8 points of damage.
Miles is very tanky.
Fully.
Thankfully.
Right. This guy, considering what is going on, gonna do the following. This is again. This. And Dalu, it is your turn. You kind of like see like one guy right in front of Miles, and I guess like through the window at the patio you'll see the second guy who was kind of like trying to shoot at you, and you disappeared, and you kind of see like his right arm kind of sticking, but he has 3/4 cover from you right now, and the double doors are
Through
closed.
a window, actually. Oh, look, yeah. Through a window. A little
I'm
different.
talking about the guy above.
Yeah, I sure. Well, anyway, I was gonna walk to the middle and go for him. So possibly, if I could get into cover from here, maybe.
Sure.
Just from every other angle. Is this a door? I would
This is
presume this is a
closed
door.
double doors. Yes.
Okay, and it's not a window, right?
No, it's the door.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I'm just like getting
the
in that
windows are
corner.
blue or empty.
So I'm really getting into this corner and then shooting from that corner,
Okay.
what should be visible from him, like leaning a bit, and
Yeah, no cover
Okay.
at all. Yeah, that's a hit.
27.
And
Oof.
yeah, and you just like strike him straight like under his arm where like the heart would be. You see the energy dissipate over the combat armor, and he just like screams out in pain and collapses in front of Miles, bleeding out. You've moved, you shot. That's it.
I don't think. Yeah, can't do anything else.
This guy. I'm gonna make another skill check. That's good enough. Turns out that some things are happening. Gonna this. Oh, roll 20. Don't do this to me. Right. Alright, who is this guy? It's this guy left outside. So he kinda swears under his breath. And you see like you hear footsteps and a guy running up like from the outside of the window outside, like looking into the room, like going like kinda well, you actually don't see him make a face because he has a helmet on, but he just like does like a double take and just takes out his spear and attempts to jab at Winnell from the window because he thinks Winnell is doing some weird things involving teleportation.
Yeah, I do everything. Of course.
Yeah, but that's 12 to hit, so
It's outside the window, right?
yeah, it's outside the window.
Like he can't reach or whatever.
You can, but yeah. Alright, so the guy right next to you, Winnell, continues bleeding out, and it is your turn. Have a spell? Built?
Yeah, so I'd like to release the spell on Lance, who's apparently still inside.
Lance
it's
is full
2d6?
health.
Dalu, sorry. Thank you.
Alright.
5 HP to you.
Thank you.
Like the
Oh,
move.
and then I guess could I stabilize the guy?
It takes an action to do that. Cast a spell.
Okay.
I mean, you know
So-
better, but
And it's like the second.
better, not better. Yes,
Better,
you,
better.
both guys in the rooms are bleeding out.
Both guys, okay. Can I
Well,
just
I think it's
tell
okay
the-
to say since we had talked about it in character beforehand. I thought the idea was that you could, like, Winnow could do it at mass when there are multiple of them.
Yeah, I
Um,
can, but it's a spell.
Yeah, so
And-
like there's 2 of them down right now, so maybe you don't even need to do it immediately. You could wait until there are more consciousness darks.
Well, they die at some point. 6 rounds.
6 rounds,
Yeah.
7,
6
do you
rounds.
remember? 6. Okay.
6, yeah.
Well, in any case, this round you only have your movement left, so tell me where you go.
So I'll just there's no window. Like I'll just move. Like, is there any cover in the room or something? I'll just
Not really.
I'll just move. I'll just move like a little bit up, so I'm out of reach
Ah,
from
yeah,
from
good
that
idea.
one guy.
Right. Robert?
I'm gonna shoot at this guy who just came to the window.
The window still offers him half cover, as it would to you. So,
Yeah, I mean the other guy would also have cover.
that
from
guy
me,
has
right?
even more cover.
Yeah.
Unless you walk right up to him.
I'm gonna shoot at the guy below. So he has half cover.
Yes.
That's -2, right?
Correct. Yes,
Nice.
that is a hit. And you just like turn around, quick shot, and the guy just crumbles.
Shit, I was still got it. And then I'm gonna. Can I walk after shooting? That's the
Yes.
thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna like lean into the wall here, so I have cover from that guy.
Like the one difference from D&D, you can't split your movement.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. What does Miles do? There's nobody in the room left. That guy over there.
Yeah, he's gonna run on over there and try and smack this guy with the stun baton.
Yeah.
See if he has any more luck than last time. No.
Nope.
A natural 2 and a natural 1.
The guy can like blocks
Yeah,
his
that's-
baton with like his armored arm and goes for his belt, like takes out his spear and tries to go back at Miles.
Mm-hmm. Mm,
That's 16 to hit,
that hits him.
8 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Lance, it is your turn.
I'm more worried about where guard number 5 is gonna be running to in a second than the way we have them outnumbered. I would like to just like take a I am like right up next to the window, right? I'll like try to look around the corner. Which angle can I take? Can I teleport to like here, for example? Does that work?
No problem.
I would like to just, for my movement, blink on out, blink on over, see if this door is opening whatsoever.
Which one?
The garage door, is it firmly closed at the moment?
Right now, yes.
Okay, I'll leave it at that for the moment with my turn, since I feel like this shot here is a little ambitious. That doesn't look doable.
It's something like this. And it,
What? You can't
even-
shoot through walls?
like at your current position, that guy is in full cover. You don't even see him.
Yeah,
Oh no.
that's
right.
what I'm. And I will shout to the inside. Finish the last guy off and stabilize them, and then we need to find her quickly. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Wonderful.
Um,
Round. Yes.
Did I see? So Miles just took a big hit, right?
He took another 8 or 9 damage. And
I
now
mean,
he
Did I see
hasn't-
that?
You should be able to
Yes.
see Miles' health bar, right? The red
Yes.
bar above his character?
Yeah, I just I was reading, and did my character see this happening, or
Yes.
is there a wall?
Yes.
There's no wall. Okay. Okay, then I'll at the top of the round I'll start casting reinforced tissue at 2nd level.
Alright. Guy
Priorities.
out. Alright. Dallo. The double door right next to you opens. A guard rushes in, acknowledges you, and immediately goes for his spear and tries to, well, penetrate you.
Yeah. Can I do a what's that?
Snap attack?
It's it was the other one. It was this. It was the snap. It's like
Snap
you
attack.
can defend yourself.
Oh, instant
No, it's
action?
like a defense one. I just want to check it. I want to look.
Yes, total defense.
I think
yes.
it actually. I can't remember what it does. Exactly.
It costs you your main action
Haven't
for the
used it before.
round. You become immune
Yeah.
to shock damage and gain +2 to AC. You like to use it? What? Why are you laughing? Are you mimicking chat again?
Yeah, sort of, yes.
Phil said just drop the door stopper. What's he gonna do?
You should have done it last round. That would have been fun.
Yes, yes. We brought the door stopper for no reason.
But
So
anyway,
you
that
have
was
them ready, so...
Yeah, man. I won't do anything. I'm not gonna do anything.
Alright, well, good for you because
I'll take it.
yeah, while you like go, what the fuck do I do now? You kind of just like, instinctively dodge out of the way as his spear like misses you, and it is your turn. But you are in melee with him.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my stun baton, which is ready if I can. Is that alright? Oh no, it's not. It says stowed for some reason. That's weird. I guess I don't have it. I don't know what else is readied. Alright, anyway.
The door stopper.
The
Throw it at his face.
Well, anyway, yeah, I will. I won't pull out a stun baton. I will just shoot the. I'll shoot the one that Miles is attacking. If I could do that, like,
remember
lean around the corner, no?
correctly, you still get the penalty
On your-
from being in melee,
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
and it's a relatively hefty one. It's -4.
It's -4.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna shoot the one that I'm attacking. That's beside
It's
me.
still -4,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, yeah. And
right, go for it.
that's the best I can get, and that's.
Well, at least
the
he
best I
has
can
no
get.
cover from you. Nope. Like he just like
Really?
jerks
Alright.
his spear, and your pistol kind of like lifts. The muzzle lifts up. You shoot the ceiling. Would you like to move?
Nope, not at all.
Right, wonderful.
Sorry, my roommate was at the door.
What?
What? She
The
didn't.
audacity.
She forgot her keys.
Wonderful. Lance, as you stood over there, you saw a glimpse of a guard running up the stairs to the 2nd floor.
Where? In here?
Yeah.
Is the stairs here?
Yes.
Sort of. Okay.
Guard
But
outside
it's
of the
not my
window
turn, right?
bleeds
Okay.
out.
Oh.
The guard next to Winnow bleeds out. Winnow, it's your turn. I thought you had a spell prepared.
Yeah. I released the second level healing on Cal, Miles.
Right. You
46.
healed Lance, Dalo, and Miles, right?
Yep.
So each of you should have 1 systems training. Any moment, Winnow?
So how big is the room? That's like I'll just stay in the center of the
4 by
room.
4.
Fuck it. Like right here.
Oh fuck.
Like yeah, I was hoping to have like every corpse or body, sorry, in 20 meters range.
Yes. Yes. Assuming that's all the corpses, and you will have them all well within 20 meters range. And
Bodies.
even.
Not that yet.
Do you need to have
hopefully.
vision of the bodies?
I think not, but let me check.
Like check,
double
because
I'll get back to you.
unless you're next to the window, you won't see the guy outside, because he's kind of collapsed on the ground next to the wall, so he's out of sight.
With 20 meters range, it doesn't specify.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, good to know.
But it's if you're telling me like the guy outside doesn't make it, it kind of would make sense. I don't know.
No. If
It's
it
your-
doesn't
your
require
call.
you to see him, then it's fine. Like, I was just checking that the spell says that. Because like some spells do,
Okay,
some spells
alright.
don't. Alright, Robert, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot at the guy next to Dalu.
That one. No? Go for it. No cover for him?
How many times did I take a shot? I shot 3 times already.
times, I think.
Count
your shots, dude.
This is the 4th.
18. 18 is indeed a hit. Land another solid blast on the guy who can like stumbles a little bit on his feet, but rights himself and like prepares to attack Dalo one more time. Any movement?
No.
Alright, Miles.
Miles is going to give it the 3rd attempt with his stun baton. Surely one of these days he is prone to hitting.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
today
he
is
does
that day.
Alright.
For 4 stun damage.
He manages to like distract the guy, land the glancing blow to the rib section. The guy can like winces. No movement for Miles, I assume?
No, he doesn't want to disengage from
Yeah,
melee
and
combat.
The guard who is not knocked out by that blow attempts to return the favor to Miles with a 20 to hit and 6 points of damage.
Yes.
And it will be your turn, Lance.
Lance is gonna run on over here. Can I see what I see here?
Yes. We can like see a little bit. Oh fuck.
I don't know, but I don't see myself anymore.
I have the wrong layer. Oh, because I'm hiding instead of revealing. Wonderful. Well done, DM. Done, DM. So that, and I guess from that angle,
Oh,
like,
okay.
like this.
In that case, I probably don't have a reasonable angle on this man here, right?
If that's as far as you can go, then you don't even really see him, most likely from your position. Yeah, it's like best you can do, and that's.
Yeah. Can I make a notice check to see if I hear this dude that's running up the stairs, see which direction he might be,
Okay,
or hear
make me
which
notice
direction he
check.
might be heading, or if he's shouting anything?
Yeah.
Only a 5, doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
there's a lot of shouting from everywhere, and
Yeah, makes sense.
You can't
That's
make
the
it
end
out.
of my turn, but I will shout. I will shout to the others that one of them's heading up the stairs, and that'll be the end of my turn, I guess.
all right. Round 5. You know,
Yeah, I'll start casting stabilize. What's it called? First level, it is.
Yeah. Guy in front of you, Dalo, tries to stab you. Why not? 23 to hit. 8 points of damage.
Fantastic.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna use my action to disengage
Okay.
and just get the fuck away from this lad.
All right. Enough.
And
Where do you go?
no, I was gonna go further in, but I'm just now doubting that. But that's what I will do.
All right. Go for it.
I think. So let's see. Can't really see the grid.
Guy tries to swing as you move away, but you duck. His spear hits the door frame and fails to hit you. Let's see.
Can I see any more from here?
Yeah, one moment.
Two. How many meters did it say I moved? I moved 4. I can move more than that then. If I could move maybe to here,
One moment.
try and see more.
Right.
I have a couple more after that.
See. You're there, right? Oh yeah, you basically see the staircase going up.
Mhm.
See the opening there. A great and wonderful room! And like over on this wall, next to the window, we see the array of surveillance equipment and monitors. And you can like see you guys moving on some of those monitors.
Mhm.
But you spent your action, so you can't actually like try and notice anything on the monitors, not this round anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the end
No,
of the movement.
I'll stay where I am. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Stay where I am.
Who's this guy? This guy continues bleeding out. By being very busy. And this guy does that as well. We know, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll look at the guy in front of me and just say, we're not here for you. Your friends are gonna wake up in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Stop fighting. Whatever. And just release the spell. And all targets within 20 meters should stabilize and wake up with 1
Okay.
HP in 5 minutes.
Yes.
And I'll get a bunch of system strain for that. Each target. How many targets is it?
3 targets.
3. All of them, okay. So 3 system strain to me. And it was too early. Whatever.
Well, you wouldn't have known that that Dal would be a coward. Do you stay where you are?
I'll just slowly walk back to the wall.
Robert, your turn. As far as you can tell, there are 2 guards remaining. Miles is handling the one outside and the one like in front of you. Kunta has his back towards you because he was like chasing Dalu.
Does he look hurt?
Oh yeah, you just shot him.
Can I?
Like if you wanna set
One
up
second.
your non-lethal mag, that's an action to reload your weapon.
Can I use like the hilt of a weapon to try to knock him out? Does it work like improvised weapon or something?
There is a move in the rules called club up a weapon, which allows you to like turn your weapon in the club, but it requires a move action. So the best you can do is club up your weapon and then dash towards him, but that's all you can do.
I'm shooting.
Right.
Too risky. Ah, that's a crap shot. I'm gonna.
Yeah, like there's a moment of hesitation, and you just like shot a couple centimeters above his like shoulder blade. Swear under your breath. Away, Miles.
Oh.
Miles is gonna continue his one-on-one with the guard in front of him, and he will circle around a wee bit to get him right in front of the wall and try and give him a kick and smack him over the head with the stun baton.
Right. Oh wait.
Wherever it is. Here it is. 16?
That actually does hit. As he like the kick destabilizes the guard,
Nice.
and he lands another like powerful hit on the like wrist. There's like a grunt of pain from the guard. His arm drops, but he still like holds onto the spear and returns the hit at Miles. Guy seems to be kind of tough. 16 to hit.
That'll be another hit.
6 points of
He's
damage.
also hit. Okay.
And lands in your turn.
I am going to move on up to the bottom of the stairs, somewhere like here more. And I'm just gonna look on over and give this other druid a potentially lethal push from behind, trying not to, but whatever. Let's see what happens to him. Where did my weapons go? Here. That's only a 15.
That's only 15. Yeah, like since he was looking at the dial, he was kind of like braced, and despite like your push, he kind of like absorbs it and remains on his legs. The armor.
Yep.
Redirecting most of the blow. Round 6, you know.
Can I see Dalu still, like through the
yes.
doorway, or? Okay, then I'll start casting reinforce tissue at 2nd level.
Alright. How many more second level spells do you have?
On.
The last one?
I did like 2. Yeah, that's the last one. I had the 2 of each so far. So like 3, 1 heal 1st level, 2 2nd level heals, and the stabilization.
Right,
Both
so
spells.
this guy is stabilized, he's just unconscious. The guy in the doors, he and like looks at you, you know. Well, you assume he looks at you because like the helmet turns towards you, and like glances back towards Dalu and lands and up towards the staircase, shakes his head, and runs forward towards Dalu and lands, like getting both of you within his range, and noticing Dalu's being kind of hurt, attempts to knock him down as he charges forward with his spear. That's 12 to hit. While you're prepared to dodge out of the range of his spear, he swipes, and it is your turn.
Damn right. Can I spit on him?
Yes.
He's just chasing me and just like,
It might be hard with our face mask.
oh yeah.
You spit at him. He feels wetness
Can I
on
go
your
like just
mouth.
lift up a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Like he's coming towards you, I'm like,
Yeah.
and then
Yes, in a couple of weeks he's gonna die from corona.
I will. Fucking hell, man. This guy's
Like
so
you're both
annoying.
kind of breathing really heavy.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna go for a pot shot, like hip fire. After I spit at him, and go right for his.
Alright,
Right for
Go
his.
for it. -4 to hit.
I'm going for his thighs, for his legs. For his legs. Okay. -4.
Nope.
Take.
Like again, he notices like you're going with your gun, butts you forward like with the butt of his spear. You discharge the gun into the floor, like almost next to your foot. Right. This. Dalu, Lens, make me notice check.
Is it hearing for Dado?
Yes. Both of you.
did you
Dalu gets
say?
a +2, is what he's referring to.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, it's still.
You're busy.
Helped.
This guy is
Still helped.
unconscious.
Yeah, I'm busy. Exactly.
This guy is unconscious. We know. Your turn.
Release it. I'll. Yeah. Should I get closer? I guess I'm moving right here.
Mhm.
If so that I can still see Dalu, and I'll release the spell on Dalu.
Wonderful.
46.
Now the system's trained for Dalu.
46.
Oh, that's nice hail. And Robert, it's your turn. Miles is kind of struggling outside. You're like, Captain.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, excuse me, and I'm gonna. Can I move through
Yes.
him? And I'm gonna shoot this dude.
Go for it. Yep.
There we go.
He's
And
gone.
finally he goes down. It's like he's like staring at Dalu, Dalu staring at him. You're both going under your helmet, and then he just like lurches forward and like can collapses into your arms. And
And then I'm gonna
Close.
take a step back if I can. I don't know how
no,
much
you
movement
can't.
I have.
You just shot. You can't. I told you you can't split your movement.
Ah, yeah, right. There was that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm done then.
Miles.
Come on, Miles, you can do it.
Okay.
I actually wanted to check. No, he has just his. All of his stats are. Okay. He's going to swing his stun baton, and miss,
Nope.
aiming right for the knees of this dude, and just bounces off of the armor.
However. Right.
The other
Okay.
dude.
Yeah. This dude, he just like he doesn't really see like his friend just being almost killed, so he just like yells out in range and blindly berserks at Miles once again. 16 to hit, 10 points of damage.
Oh my god, how many 16s?
I don't know, dude.
Keeps hitting.
It's your turn.
Miles. I don't know what's going on outside. Yeah, I can't see that, so I will start running up the stairs. 3 meters, can I please?
Yes. This is the stairs.
4, 5, 6.
Then like wait a moment. Stairs, and then from here you see them.
7, 8, 9. Do I
See,
hear
like this.
anything in any direction?
Was it your movement?
Huh?
It was only your movement, right?
Yes, I only used one so far.
Not with your passive notice. If you want to like listen, you need to spend an action to make
Yeah,
as much as
whatever. Let's
go for it.
make another -1 roll. Let's see how this one goes. Yes.
No.
Yeah. Since I presume it to be that way, I'm moving that way.
Right.
There's no door that goes over here, right? Up here.
No.
On the second floor.
Like
Okay,
the
good.
only door you
Then
see right
that's-
now is basically like there's a door directly ahead of you, leading into the bedroom, and like a door slightly ahead and to the right. So
Good,
there's
that's
only
the end of my
door.
turn.
That's it. Like this. Round 7 we know.
Reinforced tissue first level.
Wonderful. Conscious. Bleeding out. Dalo. I could just saw Lance run up the door, run up the stairs and disappear. The guy in front of you got knocked out.
My plan was to join him, but instead, I'm gonna turn the corner and look down that great room.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see like more of that equipment and like the big room opening into like the dining area, the kitchen area, and the short hallway leading like this with a couple doors in it.
And you can get from the garage from here, right? Like, which is this way here. Is that right?
Yes, there's basically a door under the staircase. Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the garage.
Go. Right.
2. I think I have enough movement, at least to get to the door.
You look into the door.
Yep.
As you can tell, it's empty, but there's a car inside of it, like an armored, all-terrain looking vehicle.
The garage hasn't been opened.
No.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna head upstairs. I'll use my action to dash if I can. Just get more movement. So just so I can count this 1 second. 4 meters, 7 meters, and 3. So I can get to there, and then got 10 again. Okay, well, I can get to this part of the stairs and have another like 6 meters, 5 meters. I just can't see the second floor.
You were there and you went.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 10 meters, that's where you are, 10 meters.
No, I had like some. I just did it. I had like some left over. I got here with the end of my first 10 meters.
Oh, you have 5 meters left.
Yeah.
There you
You
go.
can just move next to me, basically, because that's how far you're gonna get.
Yeah, basically.
I was at the
just-
bottom of the
there you go.
stairs too.
Cool.
And Lens and Dalu make me a notice check.
Let's see, another 1-on-1. Let's go. Oh.
Is it?
Oh
I get +2 again.
Yes.
Yeah.
god, the dice.
What the hell, man?
Nothing fun is happening. Unconscious. We know.
Releasing.
Right,
The
and now
heal?
the system's praying to Miles, I assume.
Yes, come else.
Robert. And we know
Okay,
both.
I'll move to actually move on top of this guy and ready a Lazarus patch, I guess. I have it ready, I'll
assume you
take
have
it out.
ready? Yeah.
Yes, I have 2 ready. Yes.
Wonderful. Robert.
I'm gonna go here and shoot the guy.
Point blank.
Yeah, not all
Well,
completely point blank.
Close enough, yeah.
Point
make
blankish.
I go for it.
Come on. Good rolls. There we
Whoosh.
go.
It's just like, yeah, look at Miles. Guys goes down.
It was stun batoning him the entire time. And then
Miles
comes
like
the
like
gun.
sweaty. He like.
I just plug.
Alright.
Well,
Does Miles do anything interesting?
The dude is bleeding out, right?
Well, he collapsed in front of Miles. He's gonna start bleeding out very quickly.
So yeah, but what's the difficulty for a Lazarus patch this turn?
6
Plus
I
time.
think.
Yeah,
Plus
6.
0.
Well, let's see how lucky he is. It doesn't hurt turns afterwards trying it, right? It doesn't increase their difficulty.
The
It's
time
just,
does it, yeah.
yeah, just the time. Okay. Then he will try to heal. Yes, that makes. Let's see if he manages to roll a 6 with a -1. He doesn't. So close. Jesus Christ, so many below average
So
rolls.
the guy starts bleeding out.
Heyo.
Well, then it's your turn.
I'm going to start running. Can you give me
Oh, right.
the other overlay? Okay, well this shouldn't lead anywhere really, huh? I will first run like right here
Mhm.
and look into the room.
Well, to the left is like the balcony, so you're kind of looking past a glass like doors that lead to the balcony, and you see the pool below. You run past what looks like a closet and run into a bedroom. There's another like door ahead of you.
No people around, huh?
No people around.
I guess I'm making a notice check, see if I can hear where they went or something
Go
like
for
it.
it.
Because at the moment I'm clueless since he ran up the stairs apparently, but not really. Maybe he ran down some stairs, some hidden stairs, who knows. Another one? Some more below
No.
average dice. And that's the end of my turn.
Can I think if there's an attic to this building?
You're welcome to do whatever you want. And
Well, like just by
it's-
looking at the building from the outside, would it be reasonable to think there's an attic?
I think so. No. It totally doesn't look like an attic kind of building.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move it a little bit because the guy under you needs to start dying slightly faster. But Dal, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Up the or overlay to your back. Well, I could just see like Lance rush ahead of you and like just stand there confused, like looking and listening.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna head to the other room over here, which I believe is still on the second floor.
Sure.
So I'll head to the door first, 6
Okay.
meters, and if I can use, I'm gonna use my action to try and do the nose check. I'm trying to listen.
Inside of the
watch about-
room or in front of the room?
I guess just inside the room.
Not yeah. So you kind of bash through the door, and like right now you don't see anybody in the room, but sure, make me notice check.
I'm kind of listening as well.
Yeah.
Maybe on top of the building.
I mean, like if the guy was in front of you, I would have just told you without a notice check. That's
yeah,
why I'm talking about
I
it.
would hope so. Yeah.
Wow, I don't know. All right, make it roll. You
Above average.
listen, and as kind of like the sound of combat on the first floor dies down with like Robert finishing off the last of the enemies, you hear a soft rumbling of grav car engine from the northern direction, and the sound of a garage door opening.
Northern.
Yes.
Wait, which way would be northern?
Grav.
And I can hear a rumbling of an engine.
Yes.
Oh man, fucking hell.
I mean, we had the floor plans, right? So everyone knows. Like,
Yeah, we
there's
know.
a second garage.
Yes.
So, and he told us they have 2 cars. So,
Yeah.
I think we assume,
Yeah,
or
I'm
he
gonna
assumes.
take out my sniper rifle, but
Where was
shout,
it? Was it rated?
It's stowed. But
In
I
that
can
case, you
pull
just
out.
spent your action.
But I can pull it out, right? This is a range weapon.
No.
Oh, for a
'Cause my-
gunslinger?
Yeah,
Does gunslinger allow you to do that with the sniper rifle?
I thought so. Yeah, range weapon. Maybe I'm wrong.
I honestly don't remember.
I don't either. A stowed ranged weapon, yes, you can.
Okay.
So pull out my sniper rifle and turn around and head towards the lands. And in the meantime, I'm shouting the minute I get. So how much do I have?
You can start shouting now.
I can go to here, but the minute I get like here, which is above the stairs, and I'm down the hallway, I'm gonna shout, "I can hear them in the garage! They're going by car!"
Right. You technically have 4 more meters of movement, I believe.
Oh. Hi, sure? Okay.
Like if you just select the token and press Z, not Z, X, it shows your last movement.
That's not including me moving, getting to the room.
You moved, like you started where you are right now, you moved 3 meters to the room, you moved 3 meters back, you have 4 more left.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I had less. I'll take it though, if you think so. Okay, so 4. I'll go there.
Okay. Lance, now you as well hear the revving of an engine, tires squealing, and the sound of a car moving. Winnow, your turn. You're on top of a dying guy.
Yeah, applying the Lazarus patch.
Go for it. Difficulty 8. Careful. Bless him.
And I guess I have some movement left. How far can I get to the other guy? Sorry, I was on top of him.
Oh wait.
Doesn't matter.
Let
I'll
me
take
change
2
the
turns, I
map.
guess. I'll take 2 turns to get to him and heal him anyway. So
Yeah, but yeah,
But
you
you can
should
get
have
there
enough
anyway.
movement to get to him.
okay, like that's my turn.
Alright. Robert, you heard dull shouting, and you as well heard the car, like tires squealing from the northern direction.
Yeah, I think the fastest way for me is to run around the house. So I'm gonna run over it. Can I dash? And that just doubles my movement speed?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna run there and then there. Up here.
Hmm.
That's 20 meters.
Oh wow, that was a lot farther than I expected, but that is correct.
Old man can still run.
Alright. What does Miles do?
Presumably the same. Why not?
Alright.
He can't contribute anything else, but he will also run, I guess.
Guy in front
Up
of
to
window.
here just in case.
He needs to bleed out. Lance, your turn.
Can you give me my overlay?
Yes. One.
So, I'd like to move out onto the balcony
Mm-hmm.
and look outside. Do I see the car?
Yeah, you basically like oversee the like large roof, flattish roof of this back side of the house, and you see a like dark tinted window, ground car, like levitating slightly. Well, I said tires, so not levitating.
You said tires?
Yes, I did
will
say tires.
shoot at a tire.
It's what's the range on your rifle? It's like a couple
200,
hundred meters.
400. Yeah,
Yeah.
200, 400. How far out is it already?
One moment.
What does it look like?
Uh,
How far did it get when I heard it squealing? That's a good
let's
question to answer.
see. Let's go with this. It's about 100 meters away from.
Wait, did it?
No.
Did the gates open for it in the same turn?
No, he spent a couple turns doing that. Like opening the gates.
No, I mean the outer gate. They have a fence around their entire thing. I'm sure there's also a gate there, right?
Yes, there is a gate there. The car is right in front of the gate right now, and it's slowly opening. The gate is.
The gate is slowly opening.
Well, like as you like look outside, the gate like just opens, but the car doesn't have time to move anywhere further yet.
Doesn't matter.
Right?
Yeah, I will just attempt to shoot the driver through his window. Like I'm just shooting straight through the back, basically. Or
yes,
trying to.
hit. No, wait. You're hitting not the car, the driver.
I'm trying. More or less, I'm aiming. I'm trying to go through the back window since
Yeah.
these 100 meters out, and I mean it's a difficult shot, but I'm
Right,
mostly
yeah.
trying to hit that
I'm
window.
gonna say try to hit the driver's AC, but the car's armor will apply.
Yeah, I hope to get through the window if I'm lucky.
Go for it.
Let's see. Or another natural one, maybe. Another natural one. Doesn't hit the driver's
like,
AC.
You hit the back window and it like cracks, but
It doesn't break open.
penetrate. No.
The window doesn't break. I can't see you. I'm on roll 20. Does the window break or not?
No.
Okay, then that's GG.
Going for a second.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I can't.
Alright. And with this, let's end the session for tonight. Been a while, it's getting late. And start of round 8, you guys figure out what you do now and how you try to pursue this car next week.